fish
did you
jumped
catch it?
into the
It's a
boat.
miracle fish.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Oh my! Oh my!
Three.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Come on. Wow. Are you kidding me? My man Seth in the chat right now. I prayed that prayer, and I don't know why, but I started crying. Yo, we need some Jesus hype.
There's hope every time. No matter what people say, listen to God's report. God has good things for you.
I did it! Oh my gosh! The timing was amazing! Wait, no!
When this thing pops up, there's only one emotion. You just want to summit punch that monitor for the glory of God.
Ain't no party like the Holy Ghost party, cause the Holy Ghost party don't stop. Hey.
Oh, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Toppity, 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 top, 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 toppity, top, top, top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Sarita Mage? Coming in with a Pastor Pound. I see you. What's good? What's good? What up, Tobias? We got Pinky hanging out. We got the legendary Lady Atara. Oh my goodness, Yazuthoth coming in so big with the resub. I appreciate you. I realize now that I've changed the side where my camera is on. I'm realizing that that sub alert pops up literally on top of my face. Let me just move that to the other side. Done deal. What up, Alexander Cal? We love you. Appreciate you, Cal. Hope you're doing well today, friend of mine. Then let's go. What up, Photoshop freak? Photoshop on my mission today. That mission is to not die. All right. Now I don't know if it's gonna be possible because the stench coming from this room is abysmal. Okay. Oh my goodness! Say it isn't so, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off the stream strong. Ah! Are you kidding me? Guys, been live for 19 and a half seconds. And Anonymous is already gifting the 5 subaroonies. My goodness gracious. That's insta gotta go on the July support goal for the ministry. My goodness gracious. Sweet, it's been 2 seconds. Guys, that's 18 doll hairs. 18 more doll hairs on the board. Y'all are different, dude. I've barely even said hello. Thank you so much. You anonymous, beautiful human being. Unc Vandy, God bless you. It's good to see you. Guys, I gotta say a massive thank you, and here's why. This is technically my first stream in the month of July. Check this out. The support goal is already more than halfway full. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. For those of you that have been supporting on a recurring basis. Since I introduced the new way people to support, you guys have been going hard in the paint. If you guys have not heard yet, the new easiest and most beneficial way to support the stream and ministry is actually through the XP Church link that I just put in chat right there. Now all of our pastors, their streams are considered official ministry partners of XP Church, which means you can support either one time or on a recurring basis through the church link. And if you live in the US, it actually is a tax deductible donation. So at the beginning of the new year, you'll receive a tax deduction through your email. And this is huge. Huge, 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 huge. And you guys have been stepping up big. And so now we're already starting the month off halfway full. So what that includes is that those who are still supporting on Patreon, even though people are stepping off of Patreon and doing the church link instead. And so that's kind of like one's going up, one's going down. But between Patreon, our regular monthly subscribers on Twitch, which right now we have on average about 170 individual people that subscribe on Twitch. And then of course the rest of the church link. Between all those revenue sources, we're already a little bit more than 50%. So thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you so much. And it's my goal by the end of 2026 to be able to get that like 100% filled on a recurring basis for 2 major reasons. One, obviously the consistency for me and my family, but also honestly, like more importantly, so that we can take the donor goal off the screen altogether. As you can imagine, with people who are exploring Jesus, don't really know how they feel about church, don't know how they feel about Christians, and they come into a stream and the first thing they see is like the pastor's already asking me for my money. As you can imagine, it's not exactly the greatest first impression for a lot of people. And even for people who watch the stream every day, truth is nobody just wants to have to see this just goal on screen. And I've experimented, I've been doing this 11 years. I've had it small on the screen, but then people barely notice it. And then if they don't notice it, they don't realize to give. And so this has been the most effective way, but there's pros and cons. So if you'd like to support on a monthly basis at any amount, it would mean the world. I appreciate y'all. So massive thank you. We got to add 18 doll hairs on that board. So we're starting out today at 20, 35, 68, plus the $18 from the gifted subs. Is it $18 correct? Did I do that math right? Did I do that math right? 5 times 3.6? It is 18. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Oh, you know what's funny? Dude, check this out. Notice how it's 2035? The 3 and the 5 are about to change places. Now it's 2053. That's kind of trippy, dude. That's a little trippy, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys are unbelievable, and I appreciate your faces. 10 out of 10. By the way, yes, of course I'm fishing in RuneScape in the background. Is this your first time here? I'm always fishing in RuneScape in the background. Always, okay? Oh, no matter what we're doing. No matter what we're doing, we are fishing in the background, okay? And if we're not fishing, we're doing something else in RuneScape, okay? RuneScape is one of my favorite games of all time. Always has been, always will be. Love this game so much. Shout out to Pastor CT and the RuneScape team who run the XP Church Old School RuneScape community, if you didn't know we had one. Come on now. Chat, how's your morning going? Possum, good to see you. Desert Dwarf, much love. How y'all doing? Unk Vandy, always a pleasure. Come on now. Desert Dwarf, I'm here somewhere at the back, but you probably can't see me because I'm too short. You know, Desert Dwarf, I may not be as short as you, but you and I are both part of the Short Kings Club. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Embrace it, Desert Dwarf. You're a legend, brother. You know what, Dwarf? You're my favorite dwarf. You know what? I'm ready to say it. I'm ready to say it. Come on now. Let's go. Gina, good to see you, friend. Gina, I was a little jealous. I saw you guys in the Discord last night doing your normal raid, and I felt the draw. I felt the draw to come game. I couldn't because we were in a meeting with some members of the community last night, but I saw you in there and I was like, man, I want to come raid some normal WoW. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, you guys are the best, man. You guys 9-manned it? You guys are sweaty. My goodness gracious. That's crazy. So I haven't even cleared normal, and y'all are out here 9-manning it. Guys, what have I become, dude? God, I don't even know if I can spell WoW anymore, dude. Guys, what's happened to me? What has happened to me? Guys, is it time I return to my bread and butter? Is it time? Guys, I had almost intentionally stepped away from retail WoW because I really wanted to establish AJ Valdez. I was willing to throw my entire career out the window to help establish AJ Valdez as the WoW pastor. But is it time I take back my place? Has the time come? No, I still want AJ to be the WoW pastor. I still do. I love WoW. WoW is my bread and butter, but I still stand firm. If I'm gonna make my role as lead pastor of XP Church my main focus and priority, in streaming and content is really just one of the things I do as an extension of that. I still think it's not the best for me to just play one game. Now, having a game that I keep coming back to, that's different. But like, I think every in-game community in a perfect world, every in-game community has a person that streams mostly that one game. So like AJ playing WoW makes sense. You know, Dark Maestro and Rhino playing Minecraft in their stream makes total sense. You know, Pastor Influence streaming old school RuneScape to help support the RuneScape community. That makes total sense. But for me in my role, I think I need to be able to be in all the different places. Now, I'll be honest, what I'm doing is, it is tough to actually grow streaming content the way I'm doing it now. But I just, right now, my goal is not, how can I get the most views? Because I know how to get more views than I'm getting. Like, if I'm just chasing numbers, I do know how to do that. But I'm not chasing numbers. I want to have the deepest level of impact, even if that impact is on a smaller group of people. Until our church has really, because right now we're in a big season of like training leaders, multiplying leaders, making disciples, so we can have more hands on deck to really take care of people. Until we've really got a firm, strong grasp on that, I'm intentionally not turning on the growth. Like, after 11 years, there are things I've learned how to do. I don't have all the answers, but there are things I've gotten good at and know how to do. Like, I know how to get views and how to bring a ton of people in. But what I've learned is that subs are nice. That's what I've learned. Come on. I appreciate you. 10 out of 10. Guys, who needs a workout stream when y'all are dropping subs like it's hot, dude? What are we talking about? Another anonymous $18 on the board. In the bottom of my heart, God bless your face. You are created in the image of God. And you look good because he looks good. It's easy to say God's good looking. Are you saying he's ugly? What alternative is there? Praise God. $18 on the board. Hold on, we're going to do some pastor math. Guys, what's 2,053 and 68 cents plus $18? Hold on. 2053. Hold on. Official number, where are we at? 0.68 plus $18. I did plus one. There we go. 2071.68. Changing it on the board now. You guys are beautiful. My goodness gracious. Also, guys, I just want to say, peep the title, all right? The title of the stream matters. The title of the stream does indeed matter. Big announcement. Everyone type in chat. Max, stop it, dude. Stop. You just stop it. Everyone type it in the chat. Big announcement. Big announcement. Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or is it daylight time? I can't keep track. I actually can't keep track. And I, to be honest, don't even care. At 1 p.m. Eastern Time, big announcement. Be there or be square. It's tomorrow, by the way. It is indeed. Des Dwarf, you have made a true observation. Tomorrow is indeed Friday. Tomorrow's indeed Friday. Back to my thought, though. There's things that I've learned about, like how to get views, how to grow a stream. Especially on social media, I've learned how to just like get thousands of views. To God be the glory. God's helped me learn a lot. But until our church is like got the infrastructure, the systems, here's what I don't want, guys. What's the point of bringing thousands of people in if we can't properly minister and take care of them? What's the point of having thousands of people come in if they're just going to go right back out? And until we have the infrastructure built between volunteers and leaders and disciples and everything, I'm almost intentionally holding off on. It's almost harmful to bring all them in, knowing they're going to go right back out. So we're building on the inside. We're building the infrastructure. But when that's ready, I'm going to turn it back on, chat. I'm going to turn it back on. We're going to build the kingdom of God. Hallelujah. Soothsir, have you heard the song God I'm Just Grateful? Oh, peak song, dude. Love that song, bro. That song is absolutely peak. Gene, is if you ask nicely, you could take with my grandson. You can ask Wooly, it works well. I'll tell you, that's the one thing I know how to do. That's actually a lie. I know how to do every single role of the game. But tanking is what I do best. Come on now. Well, Rhino, pastor dies in the deep dark. Are you prophetically speaking death over my life? Rhino, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Yuzuthoth, are we in EDT? I can't keep track. I just Eastern time. You know what? I'm just going to start leaving out the middle initial, okay? EST, EDT. I'm just going to say Eastern time, all right? True Cross, what are we doing for the 254th of July, Susie? Working, brother. Got church on Saturday. We got a kingdom to build, brother. We got a kingdom to build. Absolutely, man. We'll be at church, praising the Lord, streaming, doing all the good stuff, brother. Guys, y'all got any plans for the 4th? Especially Magnificor. I mean, Magnificor from the UK, he's going to be celebrating, big, dude. Murica. Can I get a Murica in the chat? Capital M-U-R-I-C-C-A, Murica. Praise the living God. Come on now. Bro, Sleuth, you're going to be watching XP service, then eating with the fam? Let's go. Boomy, I got a huge thing I'm doing tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Boomy, if it's not watching the stream, you're literally banned. You're literally banned. Okay, bro? You're going to be banned. Right before the 4th of July, too, on the day of independence, the day of freedom, you're going to be in the prison of the Bandville, brother. You better recognize and watch yourself. That's right. Come on now. Lady Attire, Lord willing, we'll be spending the weekend with my side of the family. Should be fun. Guys, I pray y'all be safe, be blessed, watch some good fireworks, play some games, hang out with the family, do all the things. /ban Boomy. Oh, Desert Dwarf is testing you. He's showing you what your future could be like if you don't calm down, brother. Better relax over there. True Cross, I'm loaded up on hot dogs, hamburgers, ammo, and working on getting fireworks. It's going to be so hot, they will light themselves. Sheesh. Not here in the PNW. Here in the PNW, we're calm, cool, collected. All right? I actually have no idea what the weather's going to be. Literally no idea. Not even a clue. Not even a clue. Tobias, you think for the 250th, places would be close, but nope. Nope. I actually have no idea what's going on that day. We currently have no plans. We'll be home chilling. We'll be vibing. Church is still happening. Just so you guys know, church will still be happening on the 4th. Yo, what's up, Rolando on YouTube, brother? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Always a pleasure to see you. You absolute, literal living legend. Thanks for being here, friend. Come on now. Wait, Mag, I think technical term for 250 years here is the other day. Dude, this is going to be a dumb question. How long has England actually been around? I actually have obviously longer than the US, but I have no idea. Let me know when you guys get to 2000. No, are you guys at 2000? No, that's not true. That's not true. That's like Jesus days. That's crazy, bro. Sheesh. Wait, y'all don't even know how long y'all been around? What? Wait, what's worse? Being the new England or not even knowing your own age? I'm just saying, Mag. I feel like one might be worse than the other. Sheesh. Rhino, wait, so you title it Big Announcement and expect us to wait? Absolutely. It's the announcement to the announcement. You know what I mean? That's the announcement to the announcement. Come on now. Hey, dude, some might just call it effective marketing. Sometime after the time of Rome. Let's go. Yo, by the way, welcome Franklin on the good old YouTubers. Wait. Franklin the Snyderverse. Wait, that sounds a little bit like Funkmaster Frank. Did you change your name again, brother? Did you do it? Gina, it's not even sneaky. It's kind of in your face marketing. Hey, now. Hey. Yo, Rolando, all good on the southern Florida front until it rains. Yo, it rains in the summer pretty much like every day at 3 p.m. there, right? My parents live in Florida. Been to Florida many times. Beautiful place to be. Wouldn't want to live there. Although, at one point in my life, I did want to live there. And then I changed. Now I don't want to live there. Now I only want to live in the Pacific Northwest. It's beautiful. I don't like the price tags of everything, but man, it's beautiful. But it gives my wife a better life because she doesn't get the migraines she gets pretty much anywhere else. So we're here. We're stuck for good. We're stuck for good. Wait, Pinky, you need more rain? Have you guys not been getting your daily torrential downpour? Because you guys get heavy rain. We get the drizzle rain. So, Mag, I think most people agree it was around 900 AD. Bro, England is that old? Bro, I actually had no idea England was that old. But people were here long before even the Romans, so we legit don't know. Dude, that's actually crazy. Wow. Master Frank, you making some changes? Let's go, brother. Let's go, man. Okay, Rolando, sometimes the rain actually comes at 5 p.m. Y'all get some variety. And Pinky, Florida's been into serious drought for a while. Sheesh, dude. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that. We get a drought basically up here every single summer. It rains a lot in the fall and winter, and then it just doesn't rain in the summer, pretty much. We have like the two extremes. Sarita, how did you figure out what was best for Amanda? Just trial and error? Years of research, years of the doctors telling us there's nothing you can do, me being obnoxiously stubborn to the point where I don't accept that this is not possible as an answer. I just refuse. Except for very specific things. My annoying trait is if you tell me it cannot be done, I will make it my life's mission to prove you wrong. There's a difference between this is hard. There's a difference between I don't know how to do it and it can't be done. Okay. I won't give you a specific example because it'll involve someone that'll make them look bad. But recently we were doing an event and someone flat out, I presented an idea to them and someone flat out, they're not a part of our church community, by the way, but someone where we were trying to do something flat out said to my face, that's impossible. It can't be done. So you know what I did? I literally did it. I just literally did it. They said, "Nah, it's possible. It can't be done." So you know what I did? I said, "Watch me cook, brother." And then I did it. I did exactly what I said I thought I would do. And then I did it. And they said, "Wow." Actually, they didn't say wow. They didn't say anything. But I pictured them saying, "Wow, you were right and I was wrong." But you know what? They don't always do that. They don't always do that. But yeah, Sarita, years of the doctor saying there's nothing we can do. Years of me just doing personal research to try and benefit my wife's life. And then a little bit of trial and error. We visited the Pacific Northwest twice and proved my theory to be true. And then we spent a lot of time praying, a lot of time thinking, talking, and made the move. And yet again, I was right. Not always right. Sometimes. Allie, thank you so much for the 62-month resub. God bless you, my friend. Allie, I just found out that you and everyone who lives in England is like more than 1,000 years old. I don't even know how you've lived this long. It's crazy. What up, Vincent? God bless you. Irad sent you. Welcome on the good old Twitch, Rooney. I appreciate your face. Look at these legends. By the way, for those that are watching on TikTok, good to see you as well. God bless. Come on now. Let's go. So True Cross, my wife's migraines are triggered by what's called the barometric pressure, which is just like this pressure in the atmosphere that like shifts depending on a lot of weather-based variables. And so living somewhere where it is pretty consistent and stable for my wife and a lot of people that have the same kind of migraine that my wife does, people have a bunch of different types of migraines and everyone's body responds differently. But for those that are similar to my wife, if there is a barometric pressure shift of greater than 0.2, it will almost always trigger a migraine. So my wife went from having about 20 migraines a month to like 2 to 3. So she's not like, she still gets some, but imagine getting 17 days of your life back every single month. Like, and her migraines would range anywhere from, oh my goodness, my head feels like it's going to explode, but I've just learned to function because I've been dealing with this since I was like 12 years old, all the way to in bed, throwing up, don't talk to me, pitch black, no noise, like anywhere in those range, 20 days a month. It became hard for her to function. It became hard for her to work. And as she got older, it just kept getting worse. And it happens with all the women in her family. But I refused to accept this as just a way of life. I just refuse. That's just my toxic trait. I just refuse to accept things the way they are. I'm like, this can be better. There has to be a way this can be better. And I don't care what the doctors say. I don't care what anyone else says. Y'all just haven't figured it out yet. But I will figure it out. That is my toxic trait. I refuse to accept the status quo. It can always be better. You just got to figure out a way. And there's almost always a way. Some things are actually impossible. Not for God, but I just mean within human means. But I'm a firm believer. If you just research enough, work hard enough, think enough, there's just always another way. Almost always another way, which is crazy. Chusky, for me, it was when I left my old job going from 4 to 5 migraines a week to casually around 1 a month. For some people, stress. Triggers massive migraines. Not really for Amanda. Man is mostly the weather, and then the tension in her neck can also cause migraines. So she still gets some of those, but those ones we're trying to work on with her. Those are a matter of bad posture, a matter of allowing, a matter of stress. And so those are things she can actually do to like work on. You can't control the weather, but you can just move where the weather is different, which is what we did. Possum. Currently in Possumville, it's 90 degrees with over 65% humidity at 10:30 with no relief in sight for several days. I'm staying inside and I am not participating in Shield demo. Yeah, that's too hot, brother. That's a little too hot for me, dude. No, sir. Yo, Frank, I've been dealing with migraines and light sensitivity in my eyes. Bro, do you have any idea why? Migraines, unfortunately, are super like misunderstood. Like doctors, if you go to see a neurologist and like migraine specialists, they'll tell you like our current scientific research understands almost nothing about migraines, which makes it tough for a lot of people. Like they just understand nothing about migraines, which is crazy. And Lady Atara, speaking of thunderstorms, you know what's sad? Amanda really loves thunderstorms. Like just sitting and watching and hearing a thunderstorm is super amazing, but her head can just not do it. Her head literally just cannot do it, which is crazy. Lady Atara, happened to me a lot as a teen. It's like my triggers have slowly morphed over the years. Fix one problem, my body finds another way. Sometimes it be that way. Migraines are rough, and I really feel bad people get them. And a lot of people get them. Pat Papper's good to see you, brother. My goodness gracious. Pap, we miss you in the TBC, brother. Guys, hearts in chat for Pap. Him and his wife just had their first baby. Crazy, bro. My man's back to work. Back on the grind. And now we're here. True cross for Frank. My mother had this issue, and Lodline turned out to be her issue. Lodline? What the heck is Lodline? We started being Red Man Salt and getting iodine drops to put on her skin, and it helped her out a lot. Interesting. Strange Gamer? Look at this strange legend. God bless you. I appreciate you. Remember, all of you guys that regularly subscribe to the channel have already been added to the monthly sub goal. So I want to say thank you. God bless you. Thanks for supporting the ministry. I appreciate your face. You're a legend. Come on now. Mag, Romans tell you his AC unit got struck by lightning, and he wants me to go there. Wait, like again? Because didn't his unit get struck a couple of years ago? Because I remember he had to have a guy come out and fix it. Is this literally happening again? Pap, I miss video games and WoW. All I can do is watch videos about WoW while I hold the little dude in the evenings, bro. I respect it, man. I respect it, bro. Or you could play retail, get a wireless mouse, and just one button rotation it up. You know what I mean? Oh, iodine. That's a capital I. Oh, I'm over here saying Lodline. I see what you did there. Photoshop at karaoke, I was complaining about the heat. Some ladies said that as you get older, your body regulates temperature differently. She was like, you have time, you're young. This woman thought I was 21. Yo, that's a huge compliment, though. She didn't know you were like 64, though. Photoshop, we love you, you're a legend. I appreciate you. Come on now. Lodline, amen, brother. Amen, brother. My goodness gracious. Dude, Florida be like lightning striking the same place twice, apparently, dude. Apparently it'd be that way. Sheesh, man. Sleuth, it may sound crazy, but I cut red 40 out and my migraines went away. You know what we should do? We should just cut out American food because it's basically poison. I'm over here eating it anyway, dude. I'm over here literally just eating it anyway, brother. Guys, any homesteaders in chat? Can I buy my food from you so I can live? You know what I mean? Yo, Desdorf, be right back. I'm gonna go get to the store and get some Lodline in case I get a Mag, it does taste good. Come on, yo, gives you cancer, but then Big Macs though. Yo, sometimes it just be, it's like, how many days of life do you really need? You know what I mean? Maybe I afford to lose a few. You never know, though. Pap, just eat beef, potatoes, and greens. We got to get back to the basics. Yeah, but dude, even our potatoes, bro, they be spraying stuff on everything these days, brother. Crazy, bro. Sleuth, dot right back at you, brother. Should be dotting me, dude. I'll dot you. Whatever that means. Dot, I appreciate you. By the way, that's your new name right now. You went from sleuth to Dot. That's your entire being now. He's just Dot. Guys, can I get a Dot in chat? Can I get a Dot in chat? Come on now. Street, how many days do you really need? I mean, one day in the Lord's presence, like 1,000 elsewhere. Or is it the other way around? I'm forgetting off the top of my mind, to be honest. Lady Atara, one of my gamer pals was trying to cut sugar out of her diet. Then she got a migraine for like a month, and docs couldn't tell her what the problem was. It was artificial sweeteners. Yeah, and there could be like a serious withdrawal phase for people. When you cut certain things out of your diet out, like it's actually legit. It's actually like our bodies, they go through a lot for real. For real, for real. Irad, I'll take a few decades off my life, cheat for some McDonald's instead of the 90s. Now, you're talking a couple decades? That's too hardcore for me, dude. Sheesh. I'm not losing a couple decades. Couple days, I mean, I might be down with. Man, Frank says stock up on Mickey D's, baby. My goodness. Mac, AJ asked me to send him some food as a care package. I told him it would be spoiled by the time it gets to him. Bro said it'd be better than eating food in California. Bro, you ain't wrong, dude. You ain't wrong. And that dude pays an arm and a leg. Let me tell you what Americans do. Americans eat poison. Californians pay an arm and a leg to eat poison. Facts, dude. Facts. Pap, we found a market down the road from us, and the butcher, the meat, and the butcher, the meat, and pick the veggies that week. Some good grammar, brother. Some good. It's been a game changer for us, and it's only about $1 more per pound of food compared to the grocery store, and that's the bummer. We have to pay more money to not eat poison. Isn't that crazy, dude? Some good England there. Guys, we've been speaking England for 250 years. We still can't get it right. I'm with you, dude. I'm over here saying a lot of lines, so I mean, who am I to talk, dude? Laud line, bro. In 11 years of doing this, that might be at least top 10 dumbest things I've ever said, dude. Laud line. Now, granted, does iodine need to be capitalized? Let me see. Does iodine need to be capitalized? Does it? I don't actually know. No, the word iodine. Okay, so then in my defense, if iodine does not need to be capitalized, in my defense, to use a capital I on iodine in a text where the I, capital I, looks like an L, then is almost unnecessary. And then it's almost like, well, why wouldn't I read it as laud line? You know what I mean? If iodine should be spelt that way, but then someone in the middle of a sentence types it like that, in my defense, why wouldn't I read it as laud line? So actually, maybe I'm a genius. You never know it. Pap, I forgot one letter. I got baby brain. I'm on like 4 hours of sleep a night. This dude is in survival mode, brother. This man is in survival. Dude, guys, picture this. Picture this, okay? Survivor season 972. All parents of newborn babies. I think it could be a hit, dude. I think it could be a hit, brother. And it's just parents like at home, but just all out here trying to survive. And then starring Pap Pap. Starring Pap Pap, dude. I think it could be a W, brother. Just throwing ideas out there. You know what I mean? Yazuthoth, I'm okay with the amount of Taco Bell I eat, taking a decade off my life or so. Now, see, that's tough. Would I lose a decade of my life for Taco Bell? Because there's some things in life that are just worth it. You know what I mean? But a decade is quite a long time. But it depends, right? Because like if the Lord's going to allow me to live to 100, and losing a decade means I still get to be 90? 90 is a solid life. Like, do you live to 100 no Taco Bell? Or do you live to 90 but with Taco Bell? I might take the 90 with Taco Bell to keep it real with you, dude. I'm going to keep it 100. I might take the 90 but with Taco Bell over 100 no Taco Bell. You know what I mean? I don't know your thoughts, but I might, dude. I might. Beloved Bison, Taco Bell is the best diet food in one end and on the other end. You know, brother, that used to be me, but not anymore, dude. Not anymore, brother. Actually, for me, like it, it stays in there. I mean, eventually everything's got to come out, but pretty good. But are you less healthy 90-year-old because of the Taco Bell? That is a good point. Because in my mind, and in my, utterly ridiculous example here, by the way, Jacob, welcome on TikTok. God bless you. I would be living a pretty healthy 90 years old. But if I'm eating tons of Taco Bell, that's probably not going to be the case. Probably not going to be the case. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I keep living my life this way, probably not going to make it till 90, brother. Truth. I don't want to be an old goblin at 90. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Like, if I can barely walk and I'm not independent, I could barely do anything, I don't even know if I'd want to make it to 90. You know what I mean? Like, I just remember my grandmother could barely get out of her chair. She had a lot of health issues. She was sick from a very, very young age. She, most of her life was just a very sick person. And she died pretty young. She died at 67, I think. 71. That might have been my grandfather. Anyway, somewhere in that age. But, the way she was, I'm like, if I was her, what I wanted to have lived till I was 90? Probably not. She had a lot of, uncontrollable health issues. Now, if you obviously just didn't take care of yourself, that's a very different story. But she had a lot of stuff that just bad RNG, bro. She had a lot of just really unfortunate health issues. And she was the sweetest lady. Guys, my grandmother was one of the sickest people you've probably ever met. All of her hair fell out at age 18. Breast cancer, double mastectomy, tons, bad RNG, bro. Tons of stuff. And she would invite people over to her house because she I think she was in a wheelchair from age 45 or something. I mean, she was just really sick. But she would invite people from church over to her house, and she would lay hands on them and pray for them for God to heal them. She'd be like, hey, you want healing? You come to my house. I can't come to you. I can't get out of this chair. But you come to me. I'll pray for you. And as sick as she was, she would pray healing over other people. The Lord never healed her in the way that we had hoped. He healed her by taking her to eternity. And now she is walking on streets of gold. Whew. Bro, my grandma was a champion, dude. Champion. Big facts. Absolutely big facts. For real. Yo, Gina, Pastor, can you do me a favor? I need prayer in this season of the year. Without getting all of it here, just pray that I'm reminded to stop looking back in grief and loss and look forward in joy and hope. I've been praying and trying to remind myself daily. Sometimes it gets hard. Guys, we're going to pause and pray right now because then after this, we're going to get into some content. And so honestly, Gina, this is a perfect segue. Perfect segue. Guys, can we get some hearts in chat? Like she said, she's not going to get into it all, in the chat right now. But Gina, we love you. God sees you, cares about you. And as a church community, we are always here to pray. Always here to love on you, to encourage you, be a blessing to you. And it would be our great honor to pray. I mean that. Guys, know we have a lot of fun. We make a lot of jokes. Talking about, how much of life is worth Taco Bell, right? We're just out here being ridiculous. But the reason we stream is that real life people can be ministered to in real time. We experience the incredible love of Jesus. And many people were laughing, we're joking around. Some people are just lurking, listening in the background. But the truth is, all of us in real time are carrying a weight, a struggle, a hurt that we're praying and asking God to help us with. I am. You are. Gina is. We want to pray that God be with you and strengthen you. God, we just come before you on behalf of Gina and just everyone here that is hurting. God, knowing a bit of Gina's story at this time of the year it's just hard for her. Lots of memories and some of them really not so good. And I know that, God, she can struggle with guilt and grief and the wonderings of the what if I had done this or what if I had done that. I just pray, God, you'd help her, strengthen her, give her peace, comfort her. God, for all the people that really struggle with a sense of guilt or regret, I pray that, God, you help them to navigate those in a healthy way. Because, God, there is a healthy way to navigate those thoughts where we can use certain things to allow it to sharpen us, to make us better, to avoid repeating mistakes, things like that. But when it keeps us a prisoner, pushed down, that's what you want to set people free from. That's what you want to give people new life from. And so I just pray for Gina. I pray for every heart today that is hurting, every mind that is wondering the what ifs. I pray healing. I pray strength. I pray courage. And I pray blessing. And I just ask, God, in the mighty name of Jesus, would you be with us? Help us today. May people sense the presence of God with you. May people just sense the presence and the peace of the Holy Spirit with them now. Bless them, we ask, God. In Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Tina, we love you. Guys, hearts in chat for all the epic, amazing people in the church community. Whether you're part of our church fam or your extended fam, part of our community, go to another church or don't even go to church at all, but you just love hanging out on the channel, love being part of the community, love playing games, you're more than welcome to be here. And we love your faces. Come on now. Alrighty, friends, here's the deal. We got some content to do today, all right? As you guys heard, big announcement tomorrow. But for today, we got some big things to do, all right? Got a couple pieces of content today. Today, we're reacting to a famous streamer who might just be seeking Jesus. My goodness. Going over 11 years of gaming conventions that I've been through. I have all of my, not gamer tags, but like, convention. Lanyards, that's what I'm looking for. Just crazy, man. Pretty crazy. And then, crazy news. What I'm calling fake World of Warcraft private server Project Ascension has been threatened to be shut down by World of Warcraft. And how do they respond? By releasing brand new content. Unbelievable! You guys, you can't make this stuff up. You literally can't make this stuff up. It's actually unbelievable. It's crazy. You mean you can't just steal someone's IP and profit off of it? Pretty crazy, dude. Pretty stinking crazy, dude. My brain actually still can't compute the level of insanity that these private servers have. It is actually unbelievable. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Dude, they're just trying to make a last ditch cash grab before they get crucified. You know what, dude? You're probably right, dude. You are actually probably right. That is so crazy, dude. Like, my brain can't, it just can't even. All right, friends, for this, I am going to have to turn off my green screen effect because as I show you guys the lanyards, the green screen effect is going to completely screw those up. So let me take that effect off. Let me actually turn my light on too so that the background at least looks a little bit cooler. Because my room isn't done yet, so without the light on, it looks kind of bland. Where's my controller? Hello? Hey, Diffigor, did you take my controller? What did you do with my controller, brother? What'd you do with it? Wait, for real though. I had it on my desk. What the heck? Guys, what the heck? Who took it? Who took my controller? Bro, this is actually crazy. Wait. I'm actually so confused. Ascension while business residents as listed in the lawsuit. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's actually so good. It's actually so good. Where is my controller? Guys, it's been raptured and I've been left behind. Bro, that's actually crazy. Wait, it was literally just on my desk at arm's length. ¿Qué pasó? Oh. Guys, I've got a pile of lanyards on my desk for the video we're about to do, and it was literally just, it was under the lanyards. It was just underneath them. Huh. Crazy. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Insanity. All right, let me get this camera straightened out. Actually, I think we're good. Dude, I really got to organize this room. Because this camera scene, I'm not currently a fan of this background right now. Not currently a fan of it. Not currently a fan. No, and that light's shining too bright. Let's go, dude. Constipation. What are we even talking about? What just happened? Yo, that was crazy, dude. Yo, Nug coming in with the 5-viewer rate. Absolutely quadruple S tier. Nug, how you been, brother? So good to see you. You're absolutely a legend, man. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. You guys are brand new. My name is Pastor Susie, and I want to say welcome. I'm actually a real-life pastor, lead pastor of XP Church, a real-life church for gamers, by gamers. And if you're looking for a place where you can come to explore who Jesus is, we want to help gamers know God, experience community, discover their purpose, and make a difference. And if you don't have a church home, looking for a place to come be part of our church family, come be a part, we'd love to have you. You guys are absolutely 10 out of 10. All right, friends. If you guys want to end up on my latest YouTube video, type hi YouTube in the chat. Type a hi YouTube in the chat. We're about to dive on in, friends. We are about to dive on in. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? I think we're gonna. I got a whole lot of lanyards here, dude. We got memories. We got memories for days, brother. My goodness, stinking gracious. S tier, man. No, you done with the morning reading and prayer? Nah, just gotta get to work. Come on, somebody. Bro, get to work. Drive safe. Maybe you work from home. Then walk safe. Love you, brother. You're a beast. We'll see you soon. No, Frank, I don't have any dwelling place lanyards. Feel bad, dude. Feel so bad, man. I do not, unfortunately. I do not. You need a Pokemon binder for all those lanyards. Ooh. Dude, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a really good idea, dude. Yeah, that's pretty legit. I had to consider that. Dude, I might actually do that. Because these take up way too, like, I used to hang them on the wall, but I gotta get rid of stuff, man. I got too much stuffs, brother. I got too much stuffs, man. I gotta get rid of some stuffs. Feels bad. All right, y'all have the hi YouTubers in chat. Sorry, I took too long because we got the raid. Type it again. Hi YouTube in chat. Then I'm gonna begin my intro. And then we're gonna dive on in. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Hi YouTubes in the chat before we begin. Come on now. But how do you keep the lanyard with the badge? It's quite a process. It is quite a process. All right, friends, we're diving on in. Gaming conventions are a major part of the gaming world, and over the course of 11 years of streaming on Twitch and doing gaming ministry, as you can tell, I have been to quite a few. And today, we're taking a trip down memory lane of all the conventions I've been to, sharing some stories, some best memories, going all the way back to 2015. And we're recording this video. It is now 2026. Now, we're going to be going over these really kind of in no specific order, but I do have two that I did pull out first because these ones are very, very special. I've got two firsts here, okay? Now, some of y'all will remember some of these, but this one right here is the first gaming convention of any kind I ever went to. Now, this one, unfortunately, it doesn't even exist anymore, guys. This was called Apex. It was the first one I'd ever been to. It was on January 30th of 2015. I went to a one-day pass. I think it was in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, something like that. That was when I used to live in Connecticut. And it was actually just mostly a Super Smash Brothers tournament. I went there. I got a chance to meet some Super Smash Brothers professionals. I got to meet Zero, Mango. I got to meet Hungrybox, a couple others I don't remember. And it was actually really, really cool. I actually got to sit down with C9 Mango at the time. I don't know what team he's playing for today. I got to sit down with C9 Mango and actually just full-blown share the gospel with him. Got to literally tell him about Jesus, tell him about a church. No, the church didn't exist back then. Was talking about just the stream of a pastor who plays video games and shares the gospel, because our church literally hadn't started yet. That's how long ago this was, man. That's crazy. And no, Desert, I wasn't 12, dude. I don't know, do the math for me. I don't actually know how old I was back then. But it was the first one I'd ever been to. And to be honest, I was super nervous. A lot of people think I'm really extroverted. I would consider myself to be more of an ambivert, which is kind of in the middle between extrovert and introvert. But I actually struggle to just walk up to strangers and talk to them. And I went with two friends of mine from the church I went to in Connecticut at the time. I went with Jeremy and Josh. Tons of fun. But this will always go down as my first ever gaming convention. I've been to quite a few since, as you saw from on the lanyards. But I just had to show that one first because it's the first one I've ever been to. Another first I did want to show you guys. And again, after this one, we'll start going them in no specific order. But this is not technically the next con that I went to, but this was the first con we ever hosted ourselves. Okay, if you guys know me today, I'm the lead pastor of XP Church, a online church for gamers by gamers. But when we first started, the name of our church was actually God Squad Church. And so we hosted SquadCon, which was a 3-day con for our online community. We had in-person services, worship. We didn't have water baptisms at this one, but we started doing them the next year. In-game tournament, in-person tournaments. Funny enough, we had a Super Smash Brothers tournament. It was a blast. And this one, first one ever, was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And it was crazy. It was a year after the church started. Church started in 2017. And a year later, we started, which was pretty crazy. And we ended, this one actually was only 2 days. That means we might have started 3 days on the next one. And you could tell we ended the event with the actual in-person God Squad Church service. It was pretty crazy. And this one was really special to me, not only because, that was a massive milestone. Like, our online community started our first ever con, but at this one, the community actually gave me a very special gift. It's one that I'm trying to figure out where I want to hang up in this room, because it's the smallest stream room I've ever had, so I really don't have much wall space. But I want to grab that thing real quick and show it to you, because this is probably one of my most prized possessions that I still have to this day. Let me show it to you. So this right here, friends, is a t-shirt. As you can tell, framed from SquadCon 2017. And for those that don't know the story, I'm going to try to somehow get back into the frame. For some of you guys that don't know the story, they surprised me. And at the very end of the con, when I finished preaching, it's kind of weird to put the word con and preaching in the same sentence. Interesting. When I was done preaching, we were taking a group photo, and they had surprised me. They had, Lex Bragg, a member of the community, had actually gotten this shirt. I bought the shirt off our merch store and got everyone at the con to sign it without me knowing. And at the very end, they presented to me as a gift. And it was such a sentimental gift that I had to have it framed. Like, I had to have it framed. And it just, till this day, is one of my just most prized possessions. It's just, this means so much to me because there's so much in it, right? There's the names of so many people that I know and love that we've met online and just have been a part of our community. Some people have come and gone for a variety of different reasons, but a lot changes over the course of 11 years, right? But like, Man, there's just names of people I love on here. What a great milestone for us to have had our own con. And then just the fact that they went out of their way to do that for me, it means a lot. This really, really meant a lot. So I currently don't have this hung up anywhere because I don't really have space for it. But I'm going to figure out what to do with it. But I love this thing so much. It's currently just in my hallway laying up against the wall because we haven't even obviously finished like fully moving in. All right, friends. Continuing on, really honestly, in no special order. These ones will do a lot quicker because we've got a lot to get through. I'm going to start pulling and grabbing. Again, these are completely out of order. This one is technically not a gaming con, but this one was a pretty special moment. This one, I was invited actually to be a speaker at a Shark Tank-like event in somewhere in Tennessee as well for what was called Exponential Ventures. Richmond, Virginia is where I used to live, and I was representing God Squad Church. They invited me to speak in front of a ton of people to really talk about what God Squad Church did. And this was really cool because they invited people that were doing ministry, but they were doing it in an innovative way. They wanted people that were doing new, innovative types of ministry, so they invited me to speak. That was pretty cool. Next, we've got something I have not been to in a very, very, very long time. Now, this is PAX. How many of y'all in chat have ever been to a PAX? This is PAX East, though. Funny enough, guys, this is a 3-day conference in PAX. I've even got the old Game Church. I'm not even sure if Game Church is still around, but they used to make a lot of really cool gaming stuff. And I went to this, a 3-day conference. This is, I think, honestly, the second gaming convention I'd ever been to. Funny enough, guys, I grew up right outside of Boston, Massachusetts, probably about 25 minutes. And so Boston was my backyard growing up. I used to have a really thick Boston accent. Okay, Pak the Khan, Havadiad is actually how I used to really talk. But funny enough, I had never been to PAX East until I moved out of Massachusetts. I'd never been until I literally left. I didn't know my whole life this was in my backyard. And then I finally went. This was a lot of fun. I got to meet a ton of people. That was really when I just first started streaming. So I had really kind of had no idea what I was doing. Next, moving on to what I got here. Oh my goodness gracious. TwitchCon. Now, some of you are relatively new, so some of y'all guys don't know that for a couple years, my name was actually not Pastor Susie on Twitch. My name was actually Susie Live. I felt for a couple years, God wanted me to actually change my name from Pastor Susie to Susie Live. There were a lot of people who wouldn't click on my stream because it said Pastor, and I felt God wanted me to have a more evangelistic approach. And now I know it was so I could learn different areas and elements of content creation, even the skill set that is outside of Christian ministry altogether. And obviously now I've circled back to Pastor Susie. God's led me through ups and downs of a journey. But this was, I think this was my first TwitchCon as a partner, potentially. I got partnered under the name Pastor Susie, but I don't think I got to go to TwitchCon until I think I was Susie Live. I don't actually remember, but I'll tell you, this badge, as humbling as it is to say, this badge gets you into some serious rooms at TwitchCon that you can't get into without this kind of badge. So this badge is I waited years to have a partner badge, which is actually pretty crazy. Oh, and then here. Okay, no, okay. So technically I just lied to all of you, okay? Now this is obviously my first ever, and I remember now, this is my first ever partner badge, and I did actually go to TwitchCon as a partner, Pastor Susie. And back then, if you were a Twitch Prime member, they gave you a special Twitch Prime sticker, and you would put that. This is actually not part of the badge. It's like a sticker right there. Crazy. And this is back when TwitchCon was only 2 days. I think TwitchCon is now. Oh no, that is 3 days. The bottom says Saturday and Sunday. That's crazy, man. So this is 2018. Did the other one have the year on it? This one did not have the year, but this one was 2018. And I think 2018, yeah, this was my first one as a partner. My first TwitchCon was 2017, if I remember correctly. Then, yes, we've got another SquadCon badge. This was SquadCon 2019. Again, this is the conference that we hosted. There's our 3-day schedule on the back. This is crazy, guys. I mean, you can see we had a land center at the top, marbles intermission. We had water baptisms in person. We had so much guest performances, music performances, Super Smash Brothers, Fortnite, community games. There was a full-blown cafe. We had workshops, live speakers. I mean, man, I cannot wait to get back to the days of hosting Squad Cons. I have a dream of bringing it back for 2027. That's not an official announcement. That is simply my desire. We'll be able to make that happen. Depends on quite a few variables, but man, those are the best. Those are absolutely the best. What else we got here? Okay, this is another PAX. Oh, this might have been the first PAX I went to. I've only been to PAX twice, but this one says 2016. I'm actually kind of sad that not all of them actually have the year on it. But PAX East 2016. This has got to be the first one I went to. I've been 2, maybe 3 times. I don't actually remember. But PAX East is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's one of the biggest gaming conventions. The ones that are like specific about gaming. Fact check me on that. I don't actually know. It was huge for me though. I mean, when you walk into these huge conventions, I mean, it's just a sea of people. And really, guys, honestly, like my lifelong dream, I've got a couple lifelong dreams, but is to have a XP Church booth at one of these cons. I mean, can you imagine just like walking up to a booth, like walking into one of these cons, and then you just see like a booth for a church for gamers? Can you imagine? I've even got a picture. This one I made this with AI because I think it's like the concept is just so unbelievable. Let me see if I can find this picture. I've showed it on stream before. Actually, you know what? I think I might have it. I might have it saved on my PC. But imagine walking into a PAX East. Is it? Yes, here it is. Imagine just walking up to TwitchCon or a BlizzCon or just like any one of these conventions, and you just walk in and boom, it's just an XP Church for Gamers booth. The guy in the middle who's bald, which is basically my future. Just imagine people just there, like available to pray, available to answer questions. Imagine being able to sit down with people on that couch and just like talk about faith and hear their story, pray for them. A couple PCs, people to hang out, being able to have like, imagine like volunteers with a church shirt on and then like an iPad with a QR code that's like, hey, like, here's exactly how to get into our Discord. Here's how to take a next step. Like, just imagine how crazy impactful that would be. Am I saying that if we had a booth like that, the thousands of people would give their life to follow Jesus right then and there? No, but imagine the conversation starters. Imagine the amount of people that would walk through and be like, a church for gamers? Imagine the interest it would pique. Like, it would be a conversation starter for sure. Yeah, sweet shot. Imagine like PAX West in Seattle. Imagine a booth like that for our community to obviously be able to meet and hang out. But then imagine people just coming up to booth and asking questions and we're just there to talk. Like imagine a sign that says like need prayer and like, you know, walk up here, got questions. And then just a QR code that people can scan from a distance for the people who are a little bit weary. They're like, this sounds interesting, but I'm not ready to come up and ask like a spiritual question. But like, yeah, I want to scan a QR code and check out like a live stream or a promotional video or something, or even to see your website. I think it'd be crazy. And so I love cons because they bring people together in a huge way. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen, 5 Give God. My goodness gracious. Yo, Esteban says, thank you, my friend. Come on. Come on. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You are an absolute S tier, literal living legend. Now that is $18 on the monthly ministry support goal. I'm going to go ahead and end that right now. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say a massive, massive thank you. I'm adding that number right now. Thank you. The anonymous gifted subs coming in today are just absolutely massive. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. All right, friends, let's get back to it. We got a couple more lanyards to go through. We're actually almost done. We're flying through these quick. Let's go. Ooh, here's a special one. BlizzCon, baby. Guys, I have been to BlizzCon, I think only one time. And I think, I'm sad this doesn't have the year on it, but I think it was 2019, I want to say, maybe. I think it was 2019. Now, I do currently have tickets to BlizzCon 2026. Me, my wife, Pastor Influence, his wife Phoenix, and Pastor AJ and his wife Donna actually all currently have tickets to BlizzCon. However, with my wife and all of her surgeries and potentially needing 4 more surgeries, all of my travel plans 2026 are currently tentative and unfortunately are most likely not going to happen. Things could change, but we don't know. So I might be going back this year, but we'll just have to wait and see. BlizzCon, I got to tell you, if you're a Blizzard fan, if you're a WoW player, Overwatch player, Diablo player, whatever it might be, this was probably one of the most just nerd satisfying cons I've ever been to. I've been a World of Warcraft player for like 21 years, and it is unbelievable when you were just walking down the hallway and one random dude just goes, "For the Horde!" And it seems like it's been pre-rehearsed in unison. Everybody stops in their tracks, turns to their left, and then just at the same time goes, "For the Alliance!" It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So if you're a WoW player and you can, now it is pricey, you gotta travel to California, make it a bucket list item. Because it is just, it's a surreal experience. It is absolutely this unbelievable, surreal experience. It is pretty crazy. Then I've got another lanyard, not super relevant to gaming, but again, I was invited to speak at a leadership conference. This is early on. This is maybe 2015, I think. The SNEM, S-N-E-M Ministry Network. That stands for Southern New England. That's where I grew up. Ministry Network. I was invited to actually come speak at a conference about what I was doing in gaming. So pretty cool. So it is kind of gaming related because I was one of the first people to really do any sort of gaming ministry, which is super humbling. I didn't start the first gaming ministry, but I was the first like streamer, pastor, and started the world's first church for gamers. Last but not least, actually, these are both SquadCon tags as well. This one is actually our most recent one that we did. This is SquadCon 2023. This was in Texas. We've had SquadCons in multiple places. First one was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. 2018 was in Virginia. 2019 was in Virginia. Then, of course, COVID happened, and we took a couple years of break. You know, thank you for supporting the church town. Appreciate you. God bless you. Legend. Then we had a couple year break because of COVID. And then we came back in 2023 and we did it in, I think it was Sugar Land, Texas. And again, same concept, 3-day convention, pretty cool. Now, last one I want to show you guys is a SquadCon one. But the reason I saved this one for last is because this was, in my opinion, my favorite one. SquadCon 2018, I think till this day, is probably the favorite SquadCon we've done for a couple reasons. But the biggest reason was the venue that we had, I think, was just the best. It was just like perfect venue for what we had. We haven't been able to find a venue quite as good as the one we used for 2018, but I mean, man, so many special memories, man. Water baptisms, in-person services. Personally, I preached what is probably one of my favorite sermons I think I've ever preached, which was about heaven. And it is one of my favorite sermons I think I've ever preached. That probably also plays into why this is my favorite. But I love conventions, man. Like, I love being an online ministry. I love live streaming. And I don't really ever see that changing because I think just online is just such an incredibly powerful tool for ministry. The fact that we can kind of hang out throughout the day while people are doing responsibilities, working a little bit, they don't have to be so alone. I just think Discord is such a powerful tool. But just adding a little bit of in-person elements like conventions, like meetups, like get-togethers, I think just is so powerful. And so although I really don't ever want to become a normal, just typical physical church, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. I think those are beautiful. I think online ministry is just so impactful. But I would love to continue to do more in-person stuff, meetups, get-togethers, bringing back SquawCon, and even just going to conventions. When my wife's health is normalized and better, that's really what I want to get back to. Going to Twitch cons and doing meetups while we're there, going to BlizzCon, doing meetups while we're there, and then just doing meetups around the country, which we've done many of, but just continue to do so. And then eventually even being able to like have in-person God Squad Church. Oh my goodness, God Squad Church. Too much nostalgia. XP Church services in different parts of the country. Like imagine doing a meetup in Indiana and we host an in-person service while we're there. I think that'd be so cool. So I love it. Lots of memories. It's kind of nostalgic. The reason I found all those is I just moved and I've been going through a lot of just old stuff. And just finding them was super special. God bless me in Jesus' name. And so hope you guys enjoyed that little trip down memory lane. It has been, man, just an unbelievable 11 years of ministry. And I really believe this. I really believe we haven't even scratched the surface. I think God has so much more in store for our community, for our church. And I believe the best is yet to come. And I'm excited for all the different events that we'll go to in the future. Because I think they'll be special. And I'm excited that you're along for the ride. It's going to be incredible. Let's go. Friends, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Sweet shots. Stone and I used to go to Comic-Con for years. I've been to PAX twice. Now let me know in the chat, out of all the cons you've ever been to, which one is your favorite? What is your favorite con you've ever been to? My favorite con of all time I've ever been to, asking myself, honestly, if I take out like being the pastor of our church, if I take out being a streamer, and I'm just like, what did I personally most enjoy? It would be either BlizzCon or RuneFest. And I don't have my RuneFest badge, but I do have my RuneFest lanyard. I still have the lanyard from this. It won't focus. Come on. There we go. RuneFest 2017. Yeah, we got some RuneScape, baby. We did some fishing in the background. I forget that YouTube Shorts can actually see my vertical gameplay right now. Oh, it's so good. Yuzuthoth, my only con was last BlizzCon, which was pretty sweet. Dude, BlizzCon, like I said, if you're a Blizzard fan, it's a bucket list. Gotta go at least once. Sweet. If you guys go to PAX, when is PAX? I know you mentioned this the other day, but when is PAX 2026? It is PAX. Oh, sorry, PAX West. Beginning of September. I might literally just come up for the day. I know it's a long day, but I literally just might come up for literally the day, which would be crazy. All right, let me catch up here. Sweet shot, your favorite was PiazzoCon. At first looked like PizzaCon. I don't actually know what that is. Yeah, sweet. What actually is that? Never heard of that. What up, Sir? I'm good to see you, man. So C2E2, Sir M was your favorite. Chicago Comic-Con. Let's go, dude. So much fun. Circuit Overlord, good to see you back, friend. Forget what it was called, but it was like Steampunk Con. Never heard of it. Let's go, man. Circuit, I never actually been to PAX West, even though I live like 10 minutes from location. We'll tell you what, Circle Load. If I go this year, which I'll be honest, is pretty unlikely because of my wife's health and surgeries and stuff. But if I go this year or next year, then we should do a meetup. I think it'd be great. We'll get a couple people that live in that area or just people who plan on going. We'll do a little meetup. It'll be great. That'll be legit. Mr. Dave, good to see you. Sweet shot. I love Comic-Con, but it was too much. Piazza was so much fun just playing Pathfinder all day. Now, what? I got to look this up because I don't know what this is. Piazzo Con. Yeah, like what? What is this? I don't know what the heck this is. Yeah, Circuit, I feel that. If like just big crowds are not your thing, I feel that. I feel that. Because they get pretty crazy. Sometimes pretty smelly. I said what I said. I said what I said. Oh, so okay, so Paizo. It's not Piazzo, it's Paizo. But what actually, but still, like what is this? Pathfinder? I've heard of Pathfinder. But what is Pathfinder? Is this a card game? Why have I heard of Pathfinder? I don't actually know, but I definitely have heard of it. Oh, it's D&D, but crunchier numbers. Oh, I do love me some D&D, bro. I have a whole dwarf cosplay outfit for when I play D&D. I think I actually have my call it big metal cup. What do they call those things? Where is it? I actually don't know. I haven't finished organizing everything in here yet. But I have a whole dwarf cosplay when I play D&D. Guys, you'll never guess it, but I play a dwarf paladin. I know. You never would have seen it coming. Come on now. Photoshop. It's not too hot over here in the PNW. Hey. Let's go. Rana Miller. Did you ever play RuneScape 3? What are your thoughts? I think RuneScape 3 is a lot of fun, and they're making it way better. Yeah, I've got a pretty decently high level account in RuneScape 3. Honestly, the only reason I don't play it more is the viewer base on Twitch is just not very good. But they are really doing a lot to fix the game, which I think is really cool. Really cool. Circuit, only time I can handle crowds is if I'm working. So if you want me to come to a big convention, find me a job to do there. Dude, you could do security. I have no idea how they pay, but you could do it. Let me tell you what could use more security. Probably TwitchCon. Facts. Sweet Shot, they had it for 3 days, and he just gamed all day till 1 a.m. They held a huge feast, too. It was so awesome. They don't do it anymore. Oh, they don't? That's a huge bummer. Man, I wish they still did E3. I really, really, really wanted to go to E3 one day, but unfortunately, they do not do E3 anymore. E3 is giga dead. Photoshop, is that a real thing? A Dungeons and Dragons cruise? No shot. That's insane. Someone threw out that idea one day. Like, imagine if our community one day got so big that we could just rent out an entire cruise ship, have in-person services, worship, water baptisms, and just an entire cruise ship to ourselves. You know who actually really could do that? Would be these like huge streamers that have like millions of followers. They could absolutely do that. They could absolutely do that. They have enough people. You just plan it a couple years in advance. People save up. That would be dope, bro. Yeah, dude, no, stop. Go down the water slide into the baptism. Oh, that's crazy talk, man. That is crazy talk. Sheesh. My goodness. Pap, I don't actually. People have said this idea to me over the years. You need a massive community to do so, though, because you have to, you'd have to, like, at least in my opinion, I wouldn't want to share a cruise. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I have no idea. That would be massively expensive to do, though. Crazy. It was launched, it was canceled like 6 hours because of just how complicated the legal stuff is. Sheesh, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Really, Photoshop? So they don't actually rent the entire ship. They have some kind of deal. I don't know how they do it. Let me look this up because that actually sounds sick. D&D cruise? This is really a thing. D20 cruise. This is real. Oh my goodness, this is real. What is the D20 cruise? Passionate about tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, or Shadowrun? Embark on an unforgettable adventure with the D20 cruise, where the thrill of your favorite games meets luxury of a cruise. Explore breathtaking destinations and join a community of gamers in our dedicated gaming area, offering sessions of Dungeons & Dragons 5e and more. Enjoy games, workshops, and special guests in our onboard convention center with options for both seasoned players and newcomers. Choose between a premium pass for exclusive perks or a general pass for access to our gaming library. The D20 Cruise combines sun, sea, and RPGs for an unparalleled vacation. Note, we're a fan event, not affiliated with the Wizards of the Coast or D&D. Interested in DMing? Contact us, set sail on an epic RP adventure today. D&D Cruise for gamers? This is crazy, bro. They just literally rent out a section of the cruise ship and they just do D&D. Dude, is that guy painting Warhammer? Bro, this is a nerd's dream, bro. That's unbelievable. That's literally, dude, that's a Space Marine. This guy is literally painting a Space Marine. That is actually unbelievable. Yeah, that's sick, bro. That is actually sick. And imagine IRL streaming from something like this. That's crazy. Now, the question everyone's wondering, how much is the ticket? How it works, how pricing works. Yes, here we go. Just show me a number. Give me a number, dude. By purchasing a package, you get your cruise desired, interior, event tickets. So you get the event ticket as well as just access to the cruise ship. A full price package product works as the name says. You pay the full price at the time of purchase. After purchasing, we add to the manifest, book your cabin, then provide your trip information. Now, what is the cost? Doesn't say. What's up, Keldear? Good to see you, man. That's actually crazy. That is actually sick. That's a really cool idea. That's actually sick, dude. Wow, bro. Dang. All right, friends. Let's jump to the next piece of content. Let me just find this one picture. Blizzard threatens to shut down Project Ascension. Where is that tweet? Oh my goodness. Dude, that is actually hilarious, bro. Hello, where is my camera? ¿Qué pasó? Excuse me. Well, that is odd. Why am I over here? That is mucho strange-o. Very, very strange. Okay, that was weird. Okay, where did my camera go, brother? Why are you not here? By the way, yes, friends, for those that are watching on TikTok, I am indeed playing RuneScape in the background. Why? Because I am always playing RuneScape in the background. Always, always, always. Let's go. All right, friends, if you guys are ready for the next YouTube video, type hi YouTube in the good old chatteroonie. Will you do it? Type it in the chat. Will you do it? Photoshop. I'll check it out when I get a chance. Absolutely. And there's multiple of those cruises. That's crazy. Pap, honestly, they have D&D getaways like Recreation of Hobbiton in the Shire. Might be more up my alley instead of a cruise. I don't really associate sun and the beach with D&D. Yeah, that's very, very true. That is very, 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 very true. LOL. LOL. All right, friends, we're diving on in. we are diving on in. For years, there have been private servers for World of Warcraft in games like Project Turtle WoW and, of course, Project Ascension. And Blizzard is now cracking down on these private servers by trying to sue them and shutting down. And how does Project Ascension react? By releasing brand new content, ladies and gentlemen. And today, we are checking out their brand new content. They are releasing never before seen content that is taking World of Warcraft, at least their World of Warcraft, in a brand new direction and monetizing this game to make millions of dollars and, yes, buy their very own mansion. Now, for me, I'm not a fan of private servers. I'm not a supporter of private servers. I think it's absolutely illegal to take someone's intellectual property, their IP, and make it your own. However, for the sake of conversation, kicks the giggles, I have never really looked into Project Ascension, but everyone has talked about it for so long, and they are releasing new content. So I'm interested because I am eagerly awaiting Classic Plus, and I want to see what could Classic Plus potentially be like if Blizzard was willing to break all the rules and change the game in a way it's never been changed before. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive on in, shall we? To celebrate your great next adventure, everyone receives the Master War Chest bundle and Vanity Sync for free on COA. Enjoy the conquest of Azeroth. Like, dude, you literally called the world Azeroth. Like, at least change the name, because it's not yours. Oh, snap.
Azeroth, a vast world brimming with lore and mysteries. For years, you've explored its storied surface, fought off the Scourge's necromancers, and tinkered with Nomergon's quirky inventors. You've slain cultists worshipping ancient horrors.
So far, looks sick.
Aided Elune's faithful in healing corrupted lands, and turned back the clock with dragons to mend rifts outside our time. But what if seeing these classes was just the beginning? What if you could actually play them? Step into a realm
Whoa, are these class icons? Because that would actually be kind of nuts, dude.
Imagined with 21 all new classes. Where a classic world
what the heck?
With creative fire to forge something you've never seen before. Choose your class. Leap into an
okay, so this is different than Turtle WoW, because Turtle WoW was definitely like set in a classic universe. This feels a little more retail. We even just saw the Drakthir Evoker. So this is crazy.
Expanded world and experience it in a completely new way. Rediscover the magic, the grit, and the big sweaty killing each other that embodied the old school era. A journey where the path forward...
Dude, they made new zones? Okay, that's hardcore.
...isn't already written. This is more than a realm. It's your chance to leap into a massive online role-playing adventure with tens of thousands of other players.
But dude, this is crazy. This is literally World of Warcraft. Like, this is just World of Warcraft. How? Dude, I feel this is so illegal.
And become part of a living, breathing world.
What?
It's time to break the cycle. The journey you've been waiting for is finally ready to begin.
Now, are the ideas actually good?
Of Azeroth.
This must be the new expansion that they're creating, because this has been out for a little while. Conquest of Azeroth is the new content they're just releasing. I actually think it comes out literally tomorrow, July 3rd.
In Conquest of Azeroth, you'll play as 21 completely new classes.
Yeah, it definitely feels more retail.
The lore and stories of Azeroth.
Bro, okay, let's take a second and pause on some of those. So we got, I know I'm in the way of some of them, but Necromancer, Pyromancer, Cultist, Starcaller, Sun Cleric. Oh, Tinker is actually a really cool class. Runemaster, Primalist, Reaper, Venomancer, Chronomancer, Blood Mage, Guardian, Stormbringer, Felsworn, Barbarian, Witchstalker, Witch Hunter, Knight of Zoroth, Templar, and Ranger. So, okay, so they didn't actually even use any actual, WoW classes. Wow. They managed to make 21 classes without even using a single official WoW class. That's crazy.
Completely new classes forged from the lore and stories of Azeroth. Set in a nostalgic world enriched with hundreds of new quests, locations, dungeons, creatures to fight, and items to claim. Face enhanced dungeon and raid mechanics, hardcore trials,
Oh.
new battleground and arena maps, and so much more. All with brand new classes. From the
Sheesh.
Wardens, Mountain Kings, and Witch Doctors of Warcraft 3, to the Rune Masters of Warcraft novels, and even the Rangers and Barbarians of the Warcraft tabletop RPG.
What?
On Conquest of Azeroth, you'll harness powers that have always lurked in Azeroth's background. And now, that power is in your hands.
Oh my goodness, even look at the class abilities. Like some of them are definitely familiar to WoW, but some of them are different enough. Like that 5 button you see right there, that is the Death Knight's death grip, I'm pretty sure, but it's a different color. This is one of their Death Knight abilities. Then they actually like literally made different stuff. This is crazy.
These aren't just reskinned classic classes. Each and every class is hand-designed with custom spells, talents, specializations, icons, sound effects, visuals, and power.
What
to
the
bring
heck,
new
bro?
life into Azeroth and let you explore it in all new ways. The Necromancer is a dark spellcaster, able to summon and command hordes of undead minions and command multiple pets at once.
Like a bunch at once.
Necromancers can specialize in death, animation, or rhyme. The Guardian is a stalwart soldier, defending his allies and inspiring all who stand before him. Guardians can specialize as a
Dude, a gladiator class just sounds amazing.
gladiator, in
Well,
inspiration,
spec.
or
Oh, whoa. I see support. Y'all see that? We got support classes in this?
as a vanguard. The Rune Master is an arcanist of ancient secrets, carving runes into their weapons to unleash powerful elemental magic. Rune Masters can specialize as a rift blade, glyphic, or an engravement. The Reaper is a
Okay, I gotta say, obviously this is so illegal. And Blizzard's gonna nuke them into oblivion. But I really hope before they nuke them, they'll at least take some of their ideas, because this is already seeming really cool.
merciless soul collector, lurking in the darkness to rip life from the living. Reapers can specialize in
heck?
harvest, souls, or domination.
Dude.
The Starcaller is a Knight of Elune, channeling the moon's magic into their arrows and glaives.
It's giving Druid.
Starcallers can specialize as a moon priest, a sentinel, a warden, or a moon guard.
Oh, 4 specs, let's go.
The Blood Mage is a sanguine spellcaster that uses their own health to cast sickening spells. Blood Mages can specialize in flesh weaving,
Support again.
sanguine, as an accursed, or
Oh, that's dope, bro. And this class can be either melee or caster.
as an eternal. The Ranger is an elusive outlaw, using bow.
Dude, for real, just
blade,
hire these
and
guys.
chippy arrows to hunt down their targets. Rangers can specialize in archery, as a brigand, or as a far strider. The Knight of Zoroth is a juggernaut of wrathful flame, searing foes with hellfire and carving the flesh from their bones. Knights of Zoroth can specialize in war,
Bro.
hellfire, or defiance. The Sun Cleric is a paladin of the blazing sun, smiting foes with righteous fire. Sun Clerics can specialize in piety, as a Valkyrie, in blessings, or as a seraphim.
Yo, real talk, like no joke, Blizzard should legit hire these people. And I see what you're saying, like why hire them when you could just sue them and take their ideas? Because clearly these people are innovating the game in a way that Blizzard isn't. So sure, can you just copy and paste their ideas? But if you don't have the mind that created them, or that has the kind of mind that can create at this caliber, then you'll stall there. You'll take their ideas, but you won't go beyond them. This level of creativity and this level of being able to draw 1,000 people, I mean, this team clearly has the whole package. Creativity, class design, raid mechanics, marketing, content creation. Like, they've got a whole polished ecosystem here that I think is valuable that Blizzard could learn from.
The Cultist is a deranged fanatic, swearing loyalty to one of the old gods to inherit their abyssal power. Cultists can specialize
Oh
as
my
a heretic,
goodness.
in corruption, as a god blade, or as a dreadnought. The Tinker is a master inventor, building turrets and mechs and
This is
using their
pretty cool.
genius for explosive power. Tinkers can specialize in mechanics.
It's like an engineer from Guild Wars 2.
Or in demolition. The Stormbringer is a thunderous lightning wizard, moving swiftly across Azeroth and ending foes in a flash. Stormbringers can specialize in wind, maelstrom, or lightning.
Dude, that's dope.
Templar is a holy crusader, specializing in martial fighting and a variety of weapons infused with the light. Templars can specialize as an oathkeeper, a zealot, or a crusader. The Witch Doctor is a
I'm actually surprised they've made it this long without getting shut down.
master of voodoo, brewing potions, hexing foes, and dropping powerful wards. Witch Doctors can specialize in voodoo, brewing, or shadow hunting. The Barbarian is a raging berserker, cleaving through foes with speed and raw fury. Barbarians can specialize in headhunting, brutality, or ancestry. The Pyromancer wields the flames of the Fire Lord.
That would be dope, bro.
Using magic to harm or phoenix feathers to heal. Pyromancers can specialize in flame weaving, incineration,
Sheesh.
or as a draconic. The Chronomancer wields the magic of the Bronze and Infinite Dragon.
Yeah, Pap, at what point is it too many classes?
Stopping the clock and manipulating foes. Chronomancers
Okay, that's kinda
can
dope, though.
specialize in time, as an infinite, or as an artificer. The
That seems like a cooler evoker, to be honest.
Venomancer is a disciple of the skittering queen Shadra, a druid able to shapeshift into poisonous insects.
Whoa.
Venomancers can specialize in fortitude, stalking, rot weaving,
An
or
insect
as a
druid?
brazier. The Fellsworn surges with the power of the Legion, becoming either an agile hunter or a corrupted spellcaster.
Very true. Trying to balance all this would be a nightmare, dude.
A slayer, or a tyrant. The Witch Hunter is a cunning mercenary that stalks the cold night and slays the evil that haunts Azeroth. Witch Hunters can specialize as a bolt slinger, inquisitor, black knight, or in darkness. Finally, the Primalist is a speaker of the earth, a friend to totemic animals, and a master of rock and stone. Primalists can specialize in geomancy, as a grove keeper,
Whoa.
wild walker, or as a
It's almost like an earth elemental. Sorry, like an earth shaman, but as its own entire class.
mountain king. On Conquest of Azeroth, you'll feel like your class right from the very beginning.
Whoa.
Summon a risen skeleton to slay your first direbat as a necromancer, or build your first sentry turret and drop an explosive landmine as a tinker. As you level up, you'll unlock even more all-new spells
Is it just me, or does this feel more WoW than WoW?
and abilities. Seek out your class trainers to get a sneak peek at the power you'll eventually possess. Once you reach level 10, you'll unlock your class's specializations, letting you customize even further. Conquest of Azeroth
Bro, that talent tree is straight taken from Dragonflight, dude. Oh my. Dude, how are these guys not in jail, dude? What the heck, bro?
features a modernized talent system.
Oh,
with a
that's
single class tree
crazy.
that's the same across all specs, and a unique specialization tree that you can customize to stand out from other members of your class. All classes have at least 3 distinct specs.
That's
and some
wild.
classes even have a 4th spec to unlock additional roles like tanking or healing. The result is
That
a
is
whopping
literally
70
wild.
specializations, where even in something like a massive 40-man raid,
Dude,
you
that
will
is
stand
crazy.
apart as unique and
Guys,
distinct.
here's why this is so ridiculous. Because this picture, this is literally how much money these people have made from profiting off of Blizzard's game. This house right here, no cap, this is literally the house that they have been able to afford because they're profiting off of Blizzard's IP. Look how crazy that is. This was listed as the actual business residence in the lawsuit that Blizzard filed against them. That is actually crazy, bro.
even among other members of your class. And that's just the beginning. There's more than new classes, spells, and specs. Conquest of Azeroth introduces a new role that's never existed before.
Support? Yeah, I thought so.
This new role
Dude.
specializes in empowering your group. So
You got to give it to him, though. Looks
more
unbelievable.
effective. Whether you're rallying your allies with inspiring buffs, mitigating damage, or snaring and manipulating enemies, the support role focuses on making your party more effective, dealing damage to enemies while buffing and supporting allies.
Dude, this looks good.
Choose your new class and explore hundreds of brand new customization options, like new hair colors, skin tones, markings, and even racial variants to fully embody your new identity.
You can't argue the
Enter
content.
an Azeroth enriched with new content you've never seen before on any of Ascension's other realms. All of it continues to come together
Dude.
in a free-to-play journey of endless possibilities that will continue to grow and evolve over time. Now is your chance to step into Azeroth.
If Classic Plus is even a fraction of this, I'm all in, bro.
Ascension's Azeroth is a vast, expansive world that preserves the original feel of Warcraft while finding ways to expand it and make it better than ever. From the moment you step into the world on your new class, you'll discover new locations.
That looks
and
different,
points of
yeah.
interest. Explore expanded towns and cities complete with new citizens, vendors, and
Whoa.
quests, and challenge an epic RPG creature overhaul that draws out the unique strengths and weaknesses of each of the 21 new classes,
Wow.
creating opportunities to change up your strategy to take enemies down. If you can, immersive item drops are yours.
Freylock,
to
I
claim.
agree.
All creatures in Azeroth
They need to
now
take a
have
page out of
chance
this
to
book.
Actually drop the items they're wearing, meaning you can hunt foes that drop the gear your class uniquely needs. And as you venture to new locations and take down empowered foes, you'll discover powerful hidden loot waiting for you to claim. You'll feel Azeroth's expanded world from the moment you start your adventure.
What this is doing for me is this is bringing back the world of Warcraft. My issue with the retail WoW these days, even though I do really love retail WoW, and I actually do love what I'm about to say, but I also miss the old WoW. For me, retail WoW today has become an end-game combat simulator. You just either PvP, do Mythic Plus, or do raids. For the most part. Now, sure, can you mount, collect, and all that kind of stuff? Absolutely. But for the most part, it's just an end-game simulator, which I do actually find enjoyable. But I miss it feeling like the world of Warcraft. Now it's just world of current season, right? It's more like season of Warcraft. And so this right here it's giving me old school, nostalgic, classic, immersive, adventurous vibes, but set in what feels like a more modern graphical appearance, class design, I'm assuming speed of combat. So this feels like retail with classic feel to it, which honestly is kind of a beautiful mix. What do y'all think?
Through the forests of Elwyn as a ranger, using your bushcraft skills to stitch up maps, campsites, and even gliders to help you explore new locations. Or descend into the
Yeah,
forgotten
Pap, it's like
vault of
retail,
the
yeah.
Inquisition as a witch hunter, laying waste to evil with dark slayer bolts and regenerating with potent tonics. Ravage the Kane family estate as a reaper, cleaving through corpses and harvesting souls before slipping back into the shadows.
This is like really strong on the RPG elements of your class.
Places to explore, from the towering cliffs overlooking Red Cloud Mesa to the overgrown thickets of Shadowglen. You'll even encounter new mini-bosses, challenging your new class right from the beginning. As you learn your class's strengths and weaknesses and set out from the starting zones, you'll encounter a whole world of new locations waiting for you to explore.
That's crazy.
Ride into overhauled towns like Goldshire, Sentinel Hill, and Redridge, complete with
Dude, they
all-new
changed
towns like
Goldshire?
gold of new locations waiting for you to explore.
Wait,
Ride into overhauled towns like
but where do the RPers hang out now?
Goldshire, Sentinel Hill, and Redridge, complete with all new quest
The
lines
heck?
that add to Warcraft's iconic lore. Rush to the top of an abandoned tower in Westfall to discover a secret Defias smuggling operation, or roll up the slopes of Stone Town.
Mag, they
to
got an
explore the new
upgrade.
Highway Forward. Azeroth is filled with brand new outposts, towers, caverns, ruins, and campsites to explore. But be wary as you adventure through the world. Azeroth and its
This is
creatures
really
are more
in-depth.
dynamic and more dangerous than ever before.
Whoa. Dude, those mobs look
RPG
sick.
Creature overhaul is the foundation that makes picking one
I
of
did,
the
Dwarf, yeah, I did,
21
yeah.
new classes meaningful. A massive upgrade that completely redesigns all of Azeroth's creatures from the ground up.
Wow.
With fitting stats like additional armor, attack power, dodge, armor pen, unique spell resistances and vulnerabilities, and so much more.
I'm assuming that means these mobs are not going to just fall over like they do in retail WoW, which would probably allude to some of the classic difficulty, which I think is beautiful.
These stats are based on what the creature looks like. Creatures wearing plate armor with big two-handed swords now actually have higher armor,
That makes
deal
sense.
more damage, attack slower with their two-handed weapon, and have increased stats like strength, attack power, and parry. Whereas a more lightly armored bandit will have less armor and deal less damage with their dagger, but have
Attack
bonus
faster.
agility, a higher chance to hit and critically strike,
Yeah.
and a faster attack speed that disrupts your spellcast.
That feels super immersive, dude.
The class you choose determines your baseline strengths and weaknesses when fighting these dynamic RPG creatures. Your specialization defines your role and helps you shape your unique strengths further.
What?
As you level, you'll
Yeah, at what point, guys, do you think Blizzard suing these people is actually just bringing more attention to the game?
make choices in both your class tree and your specialization tree to decide where you'll uniquely shine. Finally, the abilities you choose to use in the moment help you deal with the unique situation in front of you.
That was dope.
All of it comes together in a dynamic environment with immense depth, where different creatures challenge different classes in different ways, and the class you play and how you choose to build it matters. To start, class
Dude.
differences like being ranged versus melee, lightly armored versus heavily armored,
Yeah.
and physical damage versus magic damage are obvious. A witch hunter thrives at range, while a Templar cleaves through foes up close. A Fellsworn dodges and avoids damage, while a Guardian tanks and blocks it. Yet even among similar classes, what you choose to play has different strengths in different situations. For example, heavyweight classes like the Cultist and Sun Cleric both share the advantage of plate armor and shields to shrug off and even block physical attacks.
Whoa.
Strong against fast attacking foes like beasts and bandits. But cultists can unleash bursts of shadow spells to deal extra damage to holy based enemies, whereas the Sun Cleric's holy and fire spells help them shine against shadow and frost based foes.
Bro, there's so much class identity in this. That's crazy.
Then, specializations let you choose both your role and where to expand your strengths.
What?
Maybe you'll trade defense for offense and specialize as a Valkyrie, trading your shield for a second sword and investing deeper in your holy and fire damage to deal even more damage to shadow casters or frost-based foes. Or you might instead become a Seraphim, speccing even further into your shield with abilities like Righteous Slam and Seraphic Bulwark to
Those are literally abilities that do not exist in World of Warcraft. That's crazy.
become even better at tanking zombies and other undead. Where you choose to spend your talents creates even more depth and customization. As a Seraphim, will you dish back out the damage you deal by picking talents like Sunflare Aegis and Shining Shield, increasing your DPS against groups of foes? Or will you choose block and heal talents like Blessed Bulwark and
What's up,
Wings
Bam?
of
How you doing,
Courage
friend?
to increase your survivability? Both have distinct advantages, and both have enemies in situations where they'll outshine everyone else.
Dude, as someone that's been playing a Protection Paladin for like 18 years, this feels more like a Protection Paladin than actually a Protection Paladin from a class identity immersive standpoint. This is unbelievable.
Decide through your talent choices where your strengths will be. Even the abilities you choose to use in the moment provide depth and dimension to how you overcome challenges. As a Brutality Barbarian, you'll cleave through low armored foes with ease, but against a stronger, more heavily armored opponent, You might choose to switch to ranged axes and spears to kite them from a distance, bleeding them dry as you stay out of harm's way. As a ranger, you might generally use your swift quiver to increase your attack speed and quickly take down enemies. But while hunting moss flayers, you might switch to searing quiver to ignite your arrows and exploit their weakness to fire. You can even make decisions on the fly to increase your effectiveness.
What?
Swap to poison quiver to get through an enemy's heavy armor, then back to swift quiver to hasten your shots, interrupting a foe's spellcasting and quickly finishing off low armored targets.
That's kind of stuff that would actually finally get me to play a hunter after 21 years.
Everything. The class you play, the spec you choose, your talent choices inside your class and spec trees, and the spells you decide to cast in any given moment informs how you challenge the world, what creatures you have an advantage against, and where you'll need to make smarter choices. All of it comes together in a dynamic, exciting world that changes on every encounter and every pull.
Sheesh. I agree, Pap. When middle managers and bureaucracy are removed, games get to look like this. This is insane. This is what WoW feels like it should be if business and profitability were not the main priority and executives and investors were not involved. And it's sheer just passion. Of course, games need to be profitable, of course. But like when it's all about the bottom line at all costs, that is what sucks the life out of games. And I feel bad for game developers because game developers are probably exactly like these developers right here, but these guys don't have a boss, right? So like that's what really begins to get in the way.
As you pit your choices against Azeroth's expanded RPG creatures, you'll find that they drop more than just treasure. On Conquest of Azeroth, enemies have a chance to drop the actual items they're wearing when slain.
Bro, no shot.
Immersive gear drops allow you to hunt creatures wearing the gear you want.
Bro.
Conquest of Azeroth, that takes on a whole new level of meaning.
No shot.
Imagine taking down the trolls of Stranglethorn Vale as a witch doctor to find immersive gear with the stats you need. Or cleaving through Venture Co. goblins to find engineering equipment that suits your tinker.
Bro.
Azeroth is filled with the lore and power that COA's classes are based on. Slay cultists.
You know what this is giving? Dude, this is giving Scarlet Monastery. What's the dungeon where... Is his name Herod? I don't remember. But he drops the two-handed Ravager axe that spins in a circle and the helmet and the scarlet red shoulder piece. That's what the boss actually looks like. And then he drops those items. And you kill him over and over again because you want to get the exact armor that he's wearing. That's what this is giving. Except everywhere in the world. That's unbelievable, bro. Oh my goodness, that's
Scarlet
crazy.
Templars, Pyromancers, and more to find gear suited to your new class. You can even hunt for the items that suit your specific class and
Dude, this is
spec.
better than WoW.
As a glyphic rune master, you might strike down casters specifically wielding staves to get spell haste. But as an engravement rune master, you might instead cut down casters that you can see are wielding swords and daggers to get those essential weapons with spell power.
Bro.
Every creature in Azeroth has a chance to drop the gear they're wearing when slain. You'll find base stats like strength, agility, or intellect, and also stats that previously weren't available at lower levels, like armor penetration, dodge, parry, block chance, spell pen, haste, and expertise. Immersive item drops add over 9,000 items to vanilla, so slaughter your foes to unlock new ways
That's
to gear up.
crazy.
But creatures aren't the only place that you'll be finding incredible new items. As you adventure through Azeroth on your new COA class, navigating the world's dangers in the ways unique to you, you might stumble on world-forged items. Treasure scattered across Azeroth that makes sure that wherever you choose to explore is a chance to find something incredible and unique. From shimmering trinkets to forgotten potions, helmets, necklaces, rings, and even weapons. World Forged items are clickable objects in the open world that everyone can seek out and loot.
Wow.
These items have exciting, unique effects on them. And on Conquest of Azeroth, they help you realize your new class. Imagine finding a ring on your Harvest Reaper that fears enemies when they strike you, forcing them to run in a panic as they bleed out from your Dark-Rend sight.
Dude, that
Or
class
finding an
design.
amulet on your Rot Weaver that seeps sinister petrification magic into your spells, turning creatures to stone as they wither from your wilt and decay. You might discover a blazing ring or a pair of burning boots that...
I'm actually sad that streamers cannot stream private servers. Because, dude, I want to log in and play this right now.
Wreath your Hellfire Knight of Zoroth in even more flames, using Shadow Flame Heart to increase their damage and chase foes down to their doom. World-forged items add a completely new dimension to how you customize your character. Find unique effects that further enhance the theme and immersion of your class and spec. You'll start finding these items scattered across Azeroth from the very beginning.
That's really cool, dude.
Placed in interesting, thematic locations that add depth and dimension to the world. With over 1,800 to find, you're sure to stumble on something amazing no matter where you choose.
Yeah, this is literally like the classic experience meets retail graphics in combat. This is sick.
To explore. The best part? Once you reach max level, you can upgrade your favorite World-forged items using Runes of Ascension, which you'll get from completing quests, taking down bosses, winning battlegrounds, and more. If you find a World-forged item that draws out the perfect theme of your class, you can take it with you all the way through the end game.
Wow.
With immersive item drops and World-forged items, you will have thousands of ways to gear up on COA. But sometimes you want something specific. Maybe you're a Black Knight Witch Hunter searching for male gear that has dodge and parry. Or maybe you're a Headhunter Barbarian hunting for strength-based throwing weapons to hurl. With 70 specializations across all 21 classes, every class needs unique stat combinations that help realize their potential.
You're trying to balance 70 different specs would be a nightmare.
If you need it, you can forge it.
Kaluna, God
with
bless you. Welcome, friend. How you doing? Good to have you.
Professions on Ascension are already better than ever. You can upgrade your crafted gear multiple times with upgrade kits. You get experience every time you craft or gather an item relative to how difficult that item is to get. And you'll have access to all of the brand new crafted item recipes and craftables that Ascension has introduced over the years, like belt buckles, gambesons, and food items. These integrate professions into your leveling journey.
Raytheon, how you doing,
feeling
homie?
like a
Good to
natural
see you
part
back.
of your adventure instead of a side quest to go do later.
Welcome to the Penguin Pals, friend.
On Conquest of Azeroth, the 21 new classes have unique interactions with professions.
Really?
Classes gain additional proficiency, like witch doctors gaining a boost to alchemy,
If you missed it, some classes interact differently with different professions.
and tinkers to engineering. Then, certain classes can create places to work, like the Knight of Zoroth dropping an anvil to forge at, or the Pyromancer being able to kindle a small fire for cooking.
Whoa!
Some classes even have unique ways to use professions. Rangers can utilize bushcrafting to transform leather into potent consumables, making skinning a natural choice for them. Meanwhile, rune masters and primalists can use enchanting essences and dusts to cast certain spells. These aspects integrate professions directly into your class's identity, making you stronger and bringing immersive, thematic depth to your class. But that's only one way professions get even better on Conquest of Azeroth. On COA, you'll find a wider array of random affixes on crafted gear, letting you forge unique stat combinations on items that might be just what you need for your unique COA class.
Bro, for
and
real.
spec.
Professions that actually
Imagine
matter.
blacksmithing as a Knight of Zoroth and forging an Arcanite Reaper with strength and spell power. Or using enchanting as a Chronomancer to carve a wand with spirit and haste. As a Rune Master, you'll be able to forge daggers, swords, and even two-handed weapons with intellect and critical strike, whereas a Tinker might engineer guns with spell power. You can even forge all new gear. Put all that wood you've been stockpiling to work with a brand new profession. woodworking.
Oh,
Woodworking?
bro. Okay, hold the phone. If woodworking means there's also wood cutting, and I can't stream private servers, I may consider stopping being a streamer just so I can play this.
Is a totally new profession, hand-designed to help you craft items that other
wild
professions
statement.
don't. Transform the wood you collect
a
from
wild
woodcutting
statement.
into staves, wands, bows, crossbows.
Can I
throwing
woodcut
weapons,
is the question.
Shields, offhand items, arrows, and more. Get random affixes on every new item you craft, unlocking the potential to forge gear like shields with strength and attack power for your gladiator.
This is sick.
Armor penetration crossbows for your witch hunter. As secondary professions, you can get
Wait! Blizzard! I just want to cut trees! I just want to cut trees, brother! Bro, in old school RuneScape, I have a level 99 woodcutting. And you're telling me there's a fake version of WoW where y'all can cut trees, but I can't cut trees in the real WoW? Bro, I'm actually triggered, brother. Y'all gotta pray for me because I'm triggered, bro. Guys, this could be my last stream ever. I might have to hang up streaming just so I can play this game without getting banned. This is unbelievable.
working and woodcutting in addition to your primary professions.
I'm done.
So forge incredible new
It's been a
gear
good
that's
run.
Perfect for your
Everyone type
class.
buy in the chat. It's been a good 11 years.
Making choices with your spec and either finding or forging badass
That's
gear to
crazy,
become
dude.
stronger. You can choose if you want to engage with other players doing the same. Conquest of Azeroth features toggleable PvE and PvP options that
I love
you
PvP.
can change at any time in cities.
What's high risk? Let's find out.
By opening your activities menu and moving to the PvP rule set tab, you can toggle between PvE, PvP, and high risk.
What is high
modes.
risk?
You'll start your adventure in PvE mode, meaning you'll never have any player versus
Cool,
player
cool.
combat. You'll still interact with the entire community. Maybe you're a chronomancer keeping the timeways safe,
Makes sense.
running around reversing wounds to aid adventurers you come across.
Lorraine is very
Or
true. Good to see you.
Maybe
friend.
you're a guardian keeping watch over your faction, using Battle Rush to leap into danger and take the heat from overwhelmed allies. These interactions make Azeroth feel alive and give you opportunities to play your new class and spec to its fullest. But maybe you're looking for a little danger. When you're ready to PvP, head to a city and turn on
Dude, if they manage to actually bring back World PvP, that will be unbelievable. Because I love World PvP, bro.
War mode. While in War mode, you get increased experience and can fight members of the opposite faction, making contested zones like Hillsbrad Foothills and Stranglethorn Vale.
Okay, so he said you could fight the opposite faction, so it seems like there's still a faction divide in this game. I was wondering that.
Thrilling adventure. But sometimes, you're out for the
Oh, here we go.
adrenaline and blood of high risk.
What is this?
Playing in this game mode, you'll gain an even greater experience boost
Freylock.
than War mode.
Welcome.
And you'll gain the ability to find blood-forged PvP gear off
Nice.
of creatures you slay in the open world. But if you die, you'll drop a chest of your own gold and loot. Slay high-risk players to steal their spoils.
No shot!
Dying
You drop your actual armor? Bro, that's what happens in RuneScape. You actually risk dropping your own items and armor when you PvP in RuneScape. You're telling me that happens in this high-risk mode? Oh, guys, the urge to quit streaming is becoming stronger. This is unbelievable.
yourself in the ultimate PvP challenge. No matter which PvP mode you're in, you can
In
toggle
gold?
on mercenary
Meaning PvP can actually be like an actual gold farming method. This is unbelievable.
mode to attack your own faction. Maybe you're a witch hunter with a
Whoa.
nasty grudge against necromancers.
You can attack your own faction.
Cultist looking to drive all the races of Azeroth to madness. Be careful when you think you're good enough to betray your own faction, because they'll be able to attack you
Sure.
too.
High risk, yeah.
Toggleable PvP mode lets everyone play together on the same realm to quest, challenge dungeons, raids, battlegrounds, world
Oh, that means you can do open world anything with the opposite faction. The thing that Blizzard, even though they're owned by $1 trillion company, still has yet to figure out.
bosses, and more, while still allowing you to toggle on
Love
your
that.
play style when you set off into the world. This ensures the biggest
Dude.
population possible and the most meaningful interactions between players on Conquest of Azeroth. But what if you're not satisfied with the normal
Guys, if I wasn't a streamer, we would literally start a Project of Ascension in-game community right now, bro.
adventure? What if you really want more excitement, more danger, and more wild conditions that really add some spice to your journey? Hardcore trials are optional challenge modes that completely change up how you level.
The heck is
And
this?
on Conquest of Azeroth, attempting them will be a totally unique experience as you face them with your new class, spec, and abilities. Imagine Pair in the Lair as a tinker duo. One of you constructing mechs and turrets, while the other dishes out heals as you try and engineer your way through Azeroth's dungeons as a two-man group. Or challenge Lonely Artisan, where you only get experience by crafting, as a Knight of Zoroth, dropping your anvil to forge weapons and armor as you wander Azeroth's wastes. You can even use your unique strengths to gain an advantage over certain RPG creatures.
For people who love leveling, this gives a lot of value to keep on leveling alts.
As a Brigand Ranger, your Venom Blade, Deep
Sup, Swifter?
Poison, and
How you doing,
Ravaging
man?
Venom make you the perfect assassin to cut through the heavily armored foes.
I'm sure they'll get to
required
raids and
take
stuff.
on the hardcore Gatlazon challenge. Speak to your challenger in your race's starting zone to see all the hardcore trials you can take on.
What?
If you reach level cap under these intense new conditions, you can earn incredible rewards.
Yeah, you
that
should. Yeah,
prove
for sure.
You are one of the few strong enough to complete these trials.
What? Dude, that's one of the coolest leveling systems I've seen in a very, very long time in an MMORPG.
If you love the thrill of doing multiple hardcore trial runs on the same character, or just love the immersive adventure of leveling, you can do it as many times as you want with Prestige. With Prestige, you can return to level 1 while keeping everything about your character.
Bro.
Your professions, your reputation, your gear, bank, gold, etc.
Stop it, bro. Blizzard, hire these people. Blizzard, literally hire these people. That's unbelievable.
Prestige, you just reset to level 1 so that you can enjoy the leveling.
And here's why this is beautiful. Here's why this is beautiful. I have a paladin. I've had the same paladin for 20 or 19 years. Probably, I think 20 at this point. If I could keep doing these challenges while keeping the emotional attachment I still have to that paladin, without having to keep making more characters, dude, the stream challenges would be through the roof.
Adventure again, including the next round
crazy.
of hardcore trials you want to take on. Once you reach level cap again, you'll get a chest of spoils including runes of ascension and gear.
And
making
more
Prestige
rewards.
a great way to gear up for endgame. But even leveling up is just the beginning of your journey. When you're strong enough, you'll challenge the deadliest parts of Azeroth.
Endgame content?
Once you reach level cap,
Yeah, baby.
combination of every unique choice you've made, wholly distinct, unique, and powerful. It's time to group up with other adventurers who have done the same thing, adding their strength to yours and tackling Azeroth's endgame together. First, you'll dive into endgame dungeons.
Oh, dude.
Classic.
Stop it, dude. All of the old dungeons and raids that I love with a new spin. Stop it, dude. I can't play this, brother. I can't do it.
Ones you love, and brand new dungeons you've never explored before. Purge the evils of Karazhan crypts on your Zealot Templar, using your holy blades to burn back the shadows, or usurp Muzah the Shadow Hunter on your Witch Doctor, claiming his dark glaives as your own as you
Oh, so even raid bosses actually drop their weapons? Oh, stop it. Blizzard, why? Why, Blizzard?
walk the road to the other side. Every dungeon, new and old, is outfitted with new mechanics to challenge you and your allies, and you can face them on normal, heroic, and mythic.
Why stop it?
difficulties. As you gear up and grow stronger,
And there's mythic dungeons,
you can
dude.
even take on a full Mythic Plus system to pit yourself against tougher enemies and savage affixes.
There's Mythic
bringing
Plus.
incredible treasures as you dive deeper into your favorite dungeons. But combining your unique
Dude.
strengths with your parties is just the beginning. Raids are
Bro, Swifter, you wanted to know what raids look like. Here we go.
massive undertakings that you can challenge with anywhere between 10 to 25 allies.
Oh, so
Bringing
flex raids.
Everyone's class, spec, and talent choices together
No shot they're doing in Nixia's lair.
to fight colossal
Oh my.
for a chance at epic reward.
Bro.
With over 70 specializations and thousands of talents to choose from, no two raids on COA will be alike.
Molten Core.
Change how you play depending on who raids with you, creating a fresh, dynamic experience every time. On Conquest of Azeroth, raids are overhauled with completely new mechanics.
New mechanics,
bringing
dude.
a totally new experience to one of Warcraft's most iconic features. As you delve into classic raids like Molten Core, Onyxia, and Blackwing Lair, you'll outfit
Dude, Blizzard is gonna nuke this so hard.
your new class with epic gear to further bring out your chosen strengths. But tread lightly. Raids
Max
feature
Ramus,
multiple
dude.
levels of difficulty, with Ascended Raids being the ultimate pinnacle of PvE challenge. Charge into danger, slaughter your foes, and begin your ascension with raids.
Whoa. There's a fourth difficulty?
Maybe you want a reason to charge back into the open world. World bosses await to give you both an insane PvE and PvP challenge. On COA, you can tackle world bosses in two unique ways.
Huh.
First, you can seek out world bosses in the open world like normal,
Yeah.
competing with other raid groups to tag the boss. On COA, world bosses are massive PvPvE
I wonder if they'll be able to really like bring back world bosses, because I love world bosses, man, especially with the PvP element included, and you gotta fight for the tag. Oh, so good.
brawls. The raid who takes down the boss gets the spoils, but it's not so easy to make the kill. You'll have to fight against other raids
Sure.
in PvP, bringing all of your new spells and strengths to bear. Tag the boss, take it down, and claim your spoils. Alternatively, you can also challenge world bosses by taking your raid to their instanced version.
Oh, there's an instanced version. I'm gonna wait to hear more information, but if there's also an instance version, I wonder if most people will just opt to do that instead. Because then you can't be bothered. There's got to be a trade-off, right? Let me see.
Where you'll face a stronger version of the boss with
Oh, so it's
no
harder.
interruptions from outside players. By using the altar associated with each boss, you can enter an instanced arena,
Okay.
hitting your raid against the boss in a colossal challenge. If you can defeat the boss, the spoils of war are yours to claim. Not only will you face off against classic world bosses overhauled with new mechanics,
Whoa.
even discover new world bosses to test your mettle and the strength of your resolve. But if you're looking for a way to gear up solo, take on quests from the Hero's Call Board, an endgame quest board that sends you out into deadly locations like Winterspring or the Plaguelands. As you complete call board quests, you'll make progress towards earning a call board cache.
Oh my
a treasure
goodness,
chest
dude.
Of powerful items. Fill the bar, and you'll receive a cache filled with loot equivalent to the currently released raid.
Okay, for all the solo players who like kind of single RPGs, single player RPGs, this is, in my opinion, a lot cooler than Delves. I think Delves are a great addition, but I think honestly this is much more like applicable, repeatable content.
Callboard quests send all adventurers to the same location, meaning you might find potential friends to ally with or deadly enemies to compete against.
Dude,
But for the truly bloodthirsty, honor and glory await in battlegrounds and the arena. And on Conquest of Azeroth,
Sheesh.
the battle rages like never before. Charge into both new and classic maps.
PvP,
like
baby.
Warsong Gulch, Twin
Sure.
Peaks, and Arathi Basin.
Yeah, classics.
Bring your full strength to bear by unleashing hundreds of new spells and abilities on your enemies to decimate your foes and bring in victory. In Battlegrounds, you can truly put your new spells to the test. Buy some time for your flag carrier as a chronomancer to secure your team of flag.
Oh, that's sick.
Or join forces to trap the lumber mill with blast mines as tinkers, creatively preventing enemy capture. Burrow into an enemy as a venomancer with parasite, then ambush them once they're away from allies. Or pull off the ultimate Eye of the Storm victory using hexing effigy on an enemy as a witch doctor, befriending the hexed beast as a ranger, and suddenly having 3 allies capturing the objective for
That's
your
dope,
victory.
dude.
On COA PvP, everything changes, and you'll combine your unique strengths with others to bring in the win. Of course, if you prefer more competitive combat, look no further than arenas.
Of course, yeah.
Charge into small skirmishes for 2v2 and 3v3 combat. On COA, you can look forward.
Now, this, guys, would be super appealing for, like, actual WoW PvP players. And here's why. There's a good amount of people who have kind of gotten bored of doing arena because they've done it for so long. They know all the classes. They know all the specs. They know it all. Now there's always room to improve. But because these are all brand new classes, they can take their mechanical skill, but then have to completely start over from a knowledge standpoint. And have to learn all these classes, how to counter them, all these specs. Dude, this could be a serious draw for a lot of people if Blizzard's not careful.
To an entirely new meta and an infinite number of new team comps. Figure out how to best combine your new skills to dominate the competition. Queuing with a dedicated group, or playing solo queue to queue up for battle automatically. What deadly new combinations will you come up with?
Bro.
What team comps will surpass all others in 2v2 and 3v3 fights? Only time will tell as you test your might in the arena. Welcome to the beginning of a new era.
Sheesh,
A
bro.
completely new experience like nothing that has ever come before it or will ever come again. An opportunity for you to return to the world you love in a completely, dynamically reimagined way, where you'll become one of 21 new classes forged from Warcraft's lore, where you'll step back into an Azeroth enriched with all new places to explore, where you'll level up and grow stronger, make meaningful choices as you choose your spec and pick from thousands of brand new talent.
And that word is perfect. Meaningful choices. Like while leveling, I miss things feeling meaningful.
That help you define your strengths, where you'll take the choices you make and wage war against a dangerous Azeroth filled with different RPG creatures that challenge each and every class in different ways. Take them down battle after battle to discover incredible immersive items and world-forged gear to add even more depth and dimension to your class. If you can't find it, forge it with expanded professions and ascend to even greater heights. All the while engaging with thousands of other adventurers doing the same thing, coming together as allies and waging war in PvP.
Yeah, this game had 40,000 players logged in yesterday.
Everything comes together in a dynamic environment where every decision you make matters, where old meets new, and where everyone can join in the adventure. Whether you're an Ascension veteran ready for a new challenge, a classic player searching to recapture your love of the world, or even a brand new player who has never stepped foot into WoW before.
Dude, he actually said it. I can't believe he just said it. I was surprised we went this whole video without saying World of Warcraft. He said Azeroth, but he just said it right there. You're a new player that's never played WoW before. Dude, at what point is this like unethical? This is literally stealing Blizzard's IP and profiting off of it. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's actually insane. That's wild.
You can join tens of thousands of other players and embark on the adventure together. This is the beginning of the next generation of custom WoW. Prepare yourself, adventurer. The next chapter of your story is about to begin.
Okay, I don't think there's any doubt that is not utterly unbelievable. That is utterly unbelievable from a content standpoint. I mean, that is That's that's crazy. From the class design, the new revamped raids that we all know and love, but with new mechanics, a fourth difficulty. I mean, unbelievable. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. And I know that there have been people that have done private servers for a long time. However, just because something's been done before doesn't mean that it's right. But this is like probably, in my opinion, not to claim that I'm a big private server person. I've never even played on a single private server ever. I've done a little bit of research on them, but I think this is private server on steroids. Like, I know back in the day they had classic vanilla WoW private servers, which was literally just copy and paste of the game and just let you play it, because that version of the game didn't exist anymore before 2019 when, you know, classic WoW came out. But this is private server on a whole different level. I have questions about how this game's being monetized, and obviously it is because those people are making lots of money. But how? Is there a subscription? Is there a shop? And Taco, I might be with you. If they weren't making any money off of it, then I actually might maybe not have a problem. I still think, you know, Blizzard still has the right to shut them down because they're obviously ripping off their IP, intellectual property. But this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, I mean, I can't stream the game because it's against Twitch TOS. And outside of streaming, I don't really get a chance to play too much gaming. But this is, I got to give it to them. Unbelievable content. I honestly hope that Blizzard will learn from this and implement a lot of what I just saw, because I think from a sheer value in creative content standpoint, it looks unbelievable. And it makes me want to play this more than World of Warcraft, which I think Blizzard needs to take at least a couple pages out of their novel, because this just seems like WoW on another level. This is beyond even my idea of Classic Plus. This is a whole new world. This is sweet. I don't know what Blizzard's going to do from here, but that's crazy. So Freylock, you answer this. So let me scroll up and see your question. Freylock, I've seen enough comments from you that it seems like you've actually really played this. But let me see how they've actually, how do they monetize it? I see your comments of the stress test. So they have they simply just have a donation button with incentives? Let me Google this, because I'm actually very, very curious. How does Project Ascension monetize? Well, make money, sure, why not? Project Ascension generates revenue by selling cosmetic items, account boosts, and convenience bundles for real money on their website. Players purchase donor points or bazaar tokens to buy these items, which can often be traded in-game to other players for gold. Oh, so there's like a WoW token. Yeah, I mean, you can't do that, bro. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, and you can see Blizzard is actually, they're actively, I showed at the beginning of the video, they are actively trying to shut them down. They filed an official lawsuit, and they'll win. They'll win. You want to know how I know they'll win? They filed a lawsuit against another version of WoW called Turtle WoW, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Mac, that's the house that they were able to buy with all the money they're making from this game. And Turtle WoW literally goes on Twitter. This is another, again, private server of World of Warcraft. They literally came on Twitter. Blizzard can't stop us. We're coming back stronger than ever. They'll never be able to shut us down. And they shut them down. When I saw that tweet from Turtle WoW, I literally was baffled. I was like, bro, the cojones you've got to have to be able to put this tweet out is crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. Because how do you not think they're going to beat you? I don't understand. How do you not think they're going to? It's Blizzard. They're owned by Microsoft, a $1 trillion company. Dude, I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand. So there is no world, in my opinion, where Project Ascension wins this. There is no world. There is literally no world. That is so crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, do they have a website? Project Ascension. Ascension.gg. Now, I had heard about this years ago, and it's interesting because their big kind of left hook was it was a classless version of WoW. It was a game that had no classes. Now they went from no classes to 21 classes. Sheesh. Raycon, you've seen private servers move from one country to another country to avoid lawsuits for a long time? That's crazy. Oh, so Freylock, they have 4 servers with different rule sets. So then this is a completely different version of the game? Really? Wow. This will be their 4th server. So how do I see the different versions of their game? Because I'm very curious how this works. Now, the video we just saw, that comes out tomorrow, July 3rd. But yeah, is there like a... Oh my, I didn't want you to automatically download. I thought you'd just show me the different versions. Yeah, so they have one called called Warcraft Reborn. Which I don't really know what that is. Okay, I think I see it. Warcraft Reborn, classless, Conquest of Azeroth. Whoa. So Warcraft Reborn is a new type of Classic Plus. Whoa. They have 4 versions of the game. That's crazy. Then this is the classless version of the game, where you play WoW, but you actually don't have a class. That's the one I saw a couple years back. And then this is the new video we just saw. But y'all said they have 4 versions, right? Yeah, this isn't super clear. I feel like there should be a button that just says, like, pick your version. What is timeline? No idea. Realm status, features. Too many buttons here. Overview. Warcraft Reborn. How long is this video? Okay, 34 minutes. We're not watching that. Okay, so this might show the different versions. Warcraft Reborn. Classless. Oh. Okay. They actually have 6 servers, it looks like. So this is what seems to be normal live realm. Normal live realm, but this one's seasonal. This is a beta for the Conquest of Azeroth, which is the video we just saw. Warcraft Reborn, which I think is like their Classic Plus. Again, Conquest of Azeroth. And they just have a Wrath of the Lich King version as well? That's wild. Wow. Dude, I don't think it'll be very long till this gets shut down. Dang. And it looks like they put a ton of work into this. A ton of work. And so one sense, like, it's a bummer to have all that hard work shut down. But I mean, dude, like, you stole the game, bro. There's no getting around it. You straight up stole WoW, added to it, and profited off of it. That is just straight up illegal, bro. Like, that's wild, bro. Dang. Oh, yeah, well, you absolutely use Uthoff. I think Blizzard should take some of their ideas for sure. For sure. All right, friends, here's the deal. I am going to BRB real quick. When we get back, we are actually going to react to a video of a very, very famous live streamer by the name of N3on, who just wanted a podcast to ask questions about God and faith from Bryce Crawford, a well-known Christian content creator. And the crazy part is, this actual video wasn't just posted on Bryce's channel. N3on actually posted it on his own channel to over 1 million subscribers. I have been very eager to check this bad boy out. I'm going to be RB for a couple minutes. When I get back, we can check it out. Don't go nowhere. See you soon. Let's go. I think that's fantastic. Now, some people might think, man, there shouldn't even be a penalty.
I'm going to be real with you.
Oh.
If you were worried that a guy using a 20% debuffed auto rotation will beat you on the meters, it's because you suck.
Oh my goodness, Mag. My goodness gracious. Mag, don't feed the fire during an actual, like, heated during an actual heated thing. Ah, that's the worst. I copied and pasted it and it did this. That's the worst. Control Shift V. What? You are lying to me, bro. The amount of hours I've spent in my life reform. Yo, homies, I'm going to need a couple minutes. My wife not doing super well, so I'm going to call the pharmacy and figure out a few things. So enjoy these clips, and I'll be back probably, hopefully, you know, not super long. BRB. Maddie, I'm going to throw up, dude. I will actually throw up, dude. Do you have any idea how many hours of my life I have spent reformatting documents? Because I will actually vomit right now, bro.
Change my life right now.
It's gonna change your life
Change
literally
my life
forever.
Right now.
So you know how when we get so frustrated when we try to copy and paste something from Discord to Google Docs or back and forth?
And the formatting just doesn't format.
You know this already? I thought you didn't. Dang.
I've been in a meeting with Mika. And Marek DM'd Mika to tell me about the
Oh, so you just learned too, isn't it?
the Control Shift V, yeah.
Life-changing.
I know. Where has this been all my life?
Literally life-changing.
Oh my gosh.
So she's not better. We both suck. We both didn't know all these years.
Well, maybe I knew before you.
By like 5 minutes. And you cheated.
But I still knew before you.
There is none. Wait, Windows L? I don't have... What is Windows L? I'm about to get trolled so hard. Oh my goodness, Meg. locked my screen, dude. Thankfully, I have 2 computers. Otherwise, that would have ended my stream right then and there, dude. Would have ended my stream right then and there, dude. Oh my goodness. I got, and I knew it too. I I did not know about Control L. I mean, Windows L. I did not know that. That is too funny. Riptor, I just tried the voice channel. I didn't set up 2-factor authentication. Still can't edit the name of the voice channel. Did you post how to do it the other way? So I'll show you right now. So for Riptor and anyone else that for some reason doesn't want to have their account be safe and at risk of being hacked and has not done 2-factor authentication. If you guys don't have 2-factor authentication and you still want to be able to change the name of your voice channel, when you make I'll throw in shade for sure, dude. I can't have my board member getting their account hacked and then saying all kind of racist things in the chat. I can't have that. We can't have that happen. Yeah, I can't have that happen. If you guys create a channel and you don't have 2-factor on authentication, when you make a channel, only the creator of the room can change the name of the room. So if you join someone else's room, you can't change the name. But if you made the room, you can change it. And you can do that if you have 2-factor authentication by right-clicking on it and just hitting edit and then just change the name. That's the easiest way. So not only would I recommend 2-factor authentication because your account is safe from being hacked, but it's just easier that way. But if for whatever reason you don't have an authenticator, hit the little bubble chat window right here. And then this is going to pop up and you're going to type /voice to prompt a ton of different, options. You're just looking for rename. That's all you're looking for. And then you just type in the name of what you want, hit enter, and it'll change the name of the room. But again, I do recommend everyone get 2-factor authentication because you'll be safe from getting hacked. And if you get hacked, I mean, at that point, if you get hacked with a 2-factor authenticator, I mean, it's almost like kudos to the hacker. You know what I mean? Riptor, get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. Riptor made a voice channel and he called it 2-factor authentication is from the devil. Thanks, Susie. Dude, you know what? Real quick. Let's just abuse our power, shall we? You think you can mess with me, brother? Get wrecked, nerd! Oh, wait, you raised me? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wait, hold on. Riptor made another voice channel. He said 2-factor authentication is like WoW's game philosophy, an unnecessary obstacle to fun. Thanks, Susie. Oh, no, dude. Wait, what did Mag do? Bro, Riptor changes the channel to Riptor is bald, dude. Because he really is. He really is bald, dude. Oh my good. And now, I don't think Riptor can change it back. Because Magnificor, who has higher perms than him, changed it. Oh, that's 10 out of 10, dude. I think he's stuck. It's stuck that way. I think it's stuck. Oh yeah, and he doesn't have a 2-factor authentication, so you definitely can't change it. No.
I have all of the tea.
But Phoenix
All of
wants
the
to know,
teas.
do you have TT?
TT?
It was at this moment that he knew.
We may have unintentionally
come-
stepped into territory we don't want to be in. So we're gonna.
Wait. Okay, moving on. Let me show you my pies. Come here. Oh no! Come look at my pies.
Ah!
Moving-
I thought that was really, really good. Did we just blow her up? Did he just make my room so? No. Okay, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad.
I got the-
Ah!
Wait.
There's more? Oh! Oh! Oh!
I didn't think it was gonna be. That was really loud.
That was not. This is a disaster. Oh no. Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Oh no, take mine.
Oh, keep singing. Keep singing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
You're
birthday,
here,
dear
baby.
Susie.
Did you forget my name?
I almost said Matt. Happy birthday to you.
Hey!
Even Luna's here.
We.
I also would like to take a moment to say happy birthday, in the best way I know how, by getting a half-naked homeless man in a river to sing.
Your birthday, happy birthday. It is your birthday, happy birthday.
Can we successfully complete the challenge? Let's find out. Come on! Come on! Come on! Success! Success, ladies and gentlemen! I believe I can soar. Hey, we made it! I'll take your money. I'll take your money, man, Ivagor. Giga human. You look something up real quick.
Susie has malfunctioned. Execute program Arnold 1K.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
All systems restored.
Oh, actually, you know what, dude? But I'm not going to do it on my druid, because apparently you get experience. Who's that?
They have awakened.
Elias? That's my dad's name! This is horrible, bro!
Figure it out. So you
jump up on this,
And then where do you
go
go?
on this little pillar. Now this.
What the
this
heck?
is where it's hard. You got slowly inch. Oh, there you go. This is the big. Yeah. Okay. So.
That's my fire alarm.
No, I like the difficulty jump. You know what was really cool? Just going through the different options. We have, and there's, you have literally just like sections of books that look.
Yeah, it was
like you individually maybe pull
just
them
crazy,
out.
dude.
And
It's the AC, the portable AC. There's just too much power being used in this room.
Just books on the floor, all everywhere.
I could smell it. It was a little smoky. That is wild, bro. Must be some just serious poor electrical wiring in this house or something.
A few moments later.
Go do some arena. I can go do battlegrounds. I can go and, you know, get some sick transmog and some other tunes. Are you kidding me? So, all right. Did you guys hear the fire alarm? Like, when I ran off, did you guys actually hear that? Oh, you guys did. I don't even know what's happening. I have a feeling it is due to me trying to put my portable AC on. We are having power issues. We're tripping breakers. But me and my wife we found out our rooms are on the same breaker. But right now, because my wife is sick, so she's still in bed. And I'm the only one using any power in the house. There's literally not a single other anything on except literally this room. But thankfully, like, nothing's on fire. I did smell a little bit of smoke, so I unplugged the AC thing, and we're good to go. But the weird part is, I unplugged it when the first fire alarm went off, and I did smell a little bit of smoke, so I was like, yeah, we're not messing with this anymore. And so I unplugged it. Like, I didn't even just turn it off. I unplugged it. And then, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, it went off again. So now I'm like, something like in the walls smoking right now? I don't know, dude. That is the work of Matt Ifigor. When I'm on drugs, something else just happens. So I broke the rules. Don't judge me. I love you.
I just got out. I'm not supposed to shoot video. But I'm feeling pretty good.
All things considered, this next clip makes a lot of sense. They weren't kidding when they said it was an amazing weekend.
Those mag clips are absolutely, positively peak. Guys, hearts in chat for Magnifigore. Dude, those are quality. The dude's different. The dude is absolutely Differente. Come on now. Had your house legit burnt down, that clip wouldn't have aged well. Brother, you ain't wrong. Brother, you ain't wrong. You love it. Hey, friends, here's the deal. I know I told you guys we were going to watch that video. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and actually watch the video tomorrow. I'm going to wind down a little bit early so I can help my wife with a couple things before I got meetings for the rest of the day. So I actually need to get a little bit of my time back so I can make room for some of these things I got to do now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Again, if you guys don't know my normal schedule, Friday, this is what it looks like, okay? Let me get that schedule up on screen. Monday through Saturday, stream goes live at 9 a.m. for prayer from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Then from 11 to 3 is when we do our normal content. Reaction videos, gaming. Fridays we do Ask a Pastor. Tomorrow, bonus, big announcement. Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody type 1 p.m. in the chat. 1 p.m. in the chat. That's when the big announcement is happening. You don't want to miss. You don't want to miss. I got some cool news for y'all tomorrow. Excited. Friends, I love y'all. Be blessed. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. You guys have been incredible. Hope you enjoyed the content today. We had a lot of great conversation. And tomorrow we'll do the famous streamer that is questioning and looking to learn about Jesus. His name is N3on. I've seen his stream before. Huge streamer. And so, guys, I love you. Thanks for being epic. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Thank you to everyone that supports the channel. Know that God loves you. We love you. And don't forget, Saturday we got church. We got our service. Come on now. Join the Discord. Take a next step. If you guys want a more intimate experience with our church, you can consider signing up for Church Fam. I love you all. Be blessed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless, guys. Take care.